Oops, oops, oops. Hey guys, how are you this morning? Sorry I'm late. I was having a bit of an issue with something, an add-on I had put on here, and I can't figure it out. It's so weird. So I had to put a whole different, um, I had to put a browser on my laptop to get it to work. Hi, Ben. Behave yourself, please. Obviously not, because I see you. Hi, Simon. Wait, let me see who's here. Sorry I'm late, guys. Um, Lanky, Misdemeanor, Rhonda, Mel, Kathy, Simon. Sorry about that. Can you guys see me? I don't know what I pressed. I put this new browser on here and I can't figure it out. No, no, no. It was me. I somehow went out and yeah. No, I can see you, Ben. Um, I was saying the names Orange Butterfly, Kathy Bradley, Miss Murder. Oh, anybody else? Did I miss anybody? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to. Wow. Hams. Hi, Hams. No doxing in here, Ben. Please. I don't want to get anybody doxed in here today. Thank you very much. And if anybody sees anybody doxing someone, please immediately remove them. Hi, Triple L. I'm going to say Triple L from now on because it's a tongue twister for me. So I don't know. Hi, Mario. I don't know if anybody's in here that asked me to make a messy bun hat, but I made one this weekend. Among other things, I also, what else? What did I do? I rearranged our pantry this weekend, my husband and I. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Remy. We had stuff in there that we just had to throw it out into the woods because for the animals. Because there was just like, I don't know, because when the grandkids used to come here, we would buy stuff for them. And then after they left, it would sit in the cupboard. So we took everything out and like, like Fruit Loops and stuff like that, you know. Someone did, I think, someone did, I think Bailey. Yeah, well, anyways, I made this hat and it has to still, it still has to, I don't know if you can see it. It still has to, still have to weave in the ends, but yeah. So I don't know if she likes this or not, but you put your, you put your ponytail through the hole or whatever. So yeah, that was one of the patterns I found. Um, Mel says, "Hey Ben, how are you doing? I came into your live earlier when you were talking with SS. So didn't stay as you were busy." Who's SS? I'm not sure who SS is. Um, hey Amanda, how are you? Carrie, how are you? So, yeah, so that's what we did this weekend, among other things. I used to love going to Grandma's house. She had a party full of junk food. Well, as soon as they come here, if they're going to stay the weekend, we go out to the grocery store and buy all kinds of stuff. But then after they leave, if you don't take it with them, it sits in my cupboard and then, we don't eat it. We don't eat it. We don't eat it. So yesterday, what we did, we took everything out of the pantry. We went in there and we threw a bunch of stuff out that's been sitting there for God knows how long, at least over a month. I wish I could crochet, but I just can't figure it out. Yeah, well, I learned on you. Well, if you really want to do something, because if I could do it, anybody can. Well, not according to some people, but whatever. It is what it is. You have to take yourself, you can't take yourself too seriously on here, especially if you're going to be out there. You know, some fucking low life is going to make fun of your looks. So it is what it is, but whatever. And you know who you are, person who thinks they're not that important, which they aren't to me, anyways. But, anyways, it is what it is. Weirdo. So I was just because I didn't get a chance to listen to all the awards, like on Diane's and Wendy's on the other night when they were on. So I started listening to it this morning, and I got through all the awards. I'm to where everybody's. I think I'm to where Hello Starlight was accepting her award, and pretty disgusting awards because I hadn't heard all the awards actually. Yep, effing low life. You're right, but you know you always have to consider the source. Hi, Jane, the teacher. Oh, I love Jane. Jane is so cool. I love her voice. We went on Life with Jen's panel the other night, but before that, we were playing this game called Name That Tune. Well, we had so much fun. By the way, I suck at Name That Tune. But Ginger Lock's mom was in there. I was in there. A few other people were in there. And it was just like so much fun. I actually got one right. I actually got one artist right. Oh, thank you, Simon. It is what. Hi, Mary. So Jane, so of course she had a bunch of us on her panel afterwards after the game, and what was I going to say? Oh, Jane. Jane said she had to go into a closet because she didn't want to wake her husband up. Been there, done that. When I went on Hello Starlight's the whole Blondie McBlonde thing, when I went on Hello Starlight's panel, I learned to keep it down at night because my husband came in the room and said, "You shut the F up." Because I was making so much noise. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning here, and he had to get up at 5. So he was not a happy camper, not at all. Mary, is Marissa going to come back, or what's going on? We need her on YouTube. We need some fun. We really do. Tell her we all miss her. Or tell her to come here and say, Marissa, we miss you. We need you back. Clip that and send it to her, please. We do. We do. We need more, you know, need more of MGL. And Science Girl. I miss Science Girl too. Science Girl's hilarious. Hi, Pop Trauma. So yeah, some of those categories were pretty disgusting, but you have to consider the source. So, anybody else want to come up? You miss Mandy Bell? Okay. Oh, geez, I forgot to check too, because who was it that told me that? I think it was Stewie told me that what is it? Stewie told me that he's blocked on my channel. And I don't think I blocked him, but I'll have to check my block list again because you know how it goes. But whatever. Right. What did Remy Day make? I can't see. I missed. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, guys. I don't remember seeing Stewie being blocked. I don't know if he had been blocked in a live stream or someone had gone back and blocked him. I have no idea. Because I know if I saw him being blocked, I would have unblocked him because I don't know. I really only heard a little smidget of what happened. I heard that he got swatted and that's it. But other than that, I really don't know what happened with all that. Hey, Crime Canary. I want to come up, put a note in your private chat at some points. Okay, come on up, Simon. And anybody else like misdemeanor or, you know, stroke. He had a stroke and is in the hospital. He had another stroke? Oh my God, really? Oh my God. I don't know about any of you, but I have heard that having a stroke is worse. And my brother had a stroke. So I kind of know a little bit about this, but having a stroke is sometimes worse than a heart attack. Oh my God. Well, I'm really, 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 really sorry about that. Simon, I did put the link in. Anybody else that wants to come up? Like it's panel, open panel morning, Monday morning. What did I title this? I can't remember even. I don't even remember what I titled it. Monday morning, same shit, different day. Is that you, Remy? Remy, I know that's Simon. Hey, Simon.
Hey, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm going to put something in the back side chat for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As soon as I figure out how. Good morning, folks, down in the side chat.
Private chat on the side. It might say private chat.
Okay, chat.
Hey, Wendy.
Live chat.
Wendy never got spotted. Come on now, Wendy says, if that's the real Wendy. Who knows? I don't know anymore who the real ones and who not the real ones are. Someone's got feedback here. Hey, Scottish Stacy.
Carla, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You do Hangouts, don't you?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I actually just got
Hey, Simon.
not too long ago.
Hey, I can't see who's up here yet, but hello.
Remy D.
Hey, Remy. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, you Gary Sinise looking person?
He does look like Gary
Sinise. Funny.
Just like him.
Hey, Jennifer.
Here, I'll mute.
Jennifer. Hey, Chunk. Hey, Lanky. I'm hearing myself. Is anybody else hearing an echo? Because I am. Rhonda, serious? I don't know if you know how much I missed you.
Well, Carla, I have a Remy recap if you want.
Yay!
Woo! Yeah.
Yes, we need.
Hold on one. Last night I was struggling. I couldn't find one of my flip flops because I don't like to panel up when my family's home or awake. And my child just wouldn't go to, that just when they just won't go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. But
I think anybody that's had a child knows that.
Oh yeah. So Simon, do you want to go first, or I can, whatever you want to do?
No, talk.
No, he's just going to put something in the private chat for me.
I'm still typing.
So I had, like an idiot, well, I should say a loser. I actually typed this really, really quick, so it sucks. But you ready? Here
Yeah.
we go.
Wait, hang on a second. I have to get a pen.
Simon, how are you? How are you guys doing with the VIRUS?
Oh, I'm miserable, but you got to make the best of it, you know?
I just want the schools to open back up.
It's not going to happen.
And where's my teacher paycheck? Seriously. Like, where's my paycheck?
Good point.
So here we go. Wow, shit, Carla's not. Sorry, Carla, I didn't mean to
I'm here.
Okay.
I just needed a pen because I want to make sure I get this. Sometimes my chat doesn't load up for a whole day. So,
yeah. StreamYard
YouTube lately.
I hate StreamYard with a passion. I want to write them a letter, just like Diane does, because I can't stand them. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Let me recap. Hello, folks. We got Brian supposedly losing his job by some asshole or assholes calling or email. What the F ever. He hasn't gone live or been on any panels. As many know, MM called his police department. Cue facepalm. Mandy Lynn, Hello Starlight, and some others talked about some shit. I don't know. I missed it because I was asleep since my kid wakes me up at goddamn 3 a.m. Gosh, I hate this homeschooling BS. Please get them back to school. On these praying and I'm not even baptized. Oh, Heidi and ... color went live, bashed the F out of Tracy's son and her, and revealed some personal information. Made fun of addiction. Bitches. As someone in recovery, how dare you? Tracy was bawling her eyes out. So messed up. I don't know. Carla's talked about the Brian stuff. Not very just me saying how dare you about 3,000 times. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hold on. How dare you do that shit? Whatever. Vinny G apparently was swatted at 8:30 a.m. Aussie time. Bet he answered the door in his tighty-mighty whiteys. Or bare ass, since we know how he rolls. I think I've seen his ass more than I've seen the hairy butt bandits and Brian's, and I've seen those.
I gotta mute. Hold on, I gotta find out how to mute.
I've seen his ass more than the hairy butt bandit and Brian's put together. Laura's still screaming her head off, accusing and being an asshole like usual. I mean, nothing changes over there, and subs just go along. Rex, whoever that is, I don't know who that is. Hold on, I took a screenshot of it. I just Rex, whoever that is, challenged FOD to something. I don't know, a debate, fight night, whatever. Don't really watch them. Trisha is supposedly the only one allowed to talk shit about me as I am about her. Lyman is still using her 1-900 sex phone operator voice and being the same. Apparently, her and Robbie are now friends again. Darling Nikki still goes live in the middle of the night as she has insomnia. Haven't seen the shed or the 9 iron. Ben, where you at? No sign in Bob the Turkey news. No sign of Bob the Turkey. And yep, I still have nightly indigestion. That damn BLT with the cheese and mayo late at night.
That's something we have in common. I do too. Heartburn in the middle of the night. Hi, Jane the Teach.
Well, that's why I pace, because it works out the bubbles, if you know what I mean.
So does Alka-Seltzer. You take a big drink of it. Jane the Teach is up.
Good morning, Jane.
I love her voice.
Jane heard the recap last night. I did on Jen.
I don't think she can hear us. There. Yeah.
I can hear you.
There flashed a sign that my mic had lost its volume. Blah 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 blah. I'll figure it out later. I'm half asleep.
Are you in
the closet? Because can you hear me, Carla?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't have to be in the closet because my husband already left for work. So
yeah, me too.
So you're out of the closet. You're out of the closet.
I got out of the closet. I'm free. It was hot in there.
Cat climbing on top of her head.
Yeah, and all my shoes. I saw all the shoes I forgot I had. Oh,
yeah, I have found so much random crap in my house during this quote unquote quarantine. I moved the old grill out to the sidewalk for bulk trash. I'm cleaning out everything. I'll be lucky if we have a
I
couch
think
after this.
my house has never smelt so much like bleach in all
I
my
just wanted
life.
to say that I know for a fact Vinny was swatted and he's okay. He's live right now.
Oh, is
yeah,
he?
no, he came right on. He showed the pictures too.
I think Wendy V
Yeah,
came in here and said
he's
wasn't
even
swatted.
filed Information Act to get who did it and all that.
Yeah, I asked him. I said, "Can you get the poll?" And he didn't answer me. But
who came in here and said he had a stroke?
He's gonna be okay. He's live right now, and it's not a happy live like usual. You know.
Who
he
said
had
that?
a grin on his face. He had a grin on his face yesterday. That actually scared me. He looked like the Cheshire Cat. I was like, Vinny,
That's
what are
what
you
I
doing?
mean.
Doing?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Yeah, right
you
there, Vinny?
you don't know Vinny like I know Vinny.
He's back to the old Vinny.
He is going to get even with some folks.
Yeah,
Trust
he
me.
said he said welcome to hell. That's his live today.
That
Bingo.
grin told me everything I
Can
needed to
someone
know.
be
I was like,
swatted?
Vinny, you're kind of scaring me.
Can someone be swatted like
Yeah.
from another country? Like
There will be retribution.
Yeah.
Vinny
mean
has crafts like you would not imagine.
no, but what I
I've
mean is
I've heard tales because I've heard tales.
They're
I
not
have
tales, they're
friends.
facts.
No, I mean
Oh, they're
stories. When I say tales, they can be true. So I've heard nonfiction for stories.
can you guys hear me?
How are you guys today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Carla. Can you guys hear her?
Can Jane hear me?
Do you want me to go out?
No, I
Carla,
just
can
want to
you hear
know
me?
if she can hear me.
I can't hear Carla. I'm gonna go out.
Oh, okay. She has to go out, come back in.
She can't hear the host.
Yeah, well, I was saying something and she was
I
talking,
can't.
and I was wondering if
It's
she could
always
hear me.
something. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
Ben,
go.
What I wanted to
regardless.
tell Simon was,
Don't-
yeah, if she goes out and comes back in, it'll work. What I wanted to
She's
ask
in the closet.
Simon,
I'm on the porch.
she's in the closet, so she can't hear me. Can someone be swatted from one country to another
No,
country? Like,
Yes.
I imagine they could.
like, can someone
I would
say from
imagine
the United States swat somebody in another country, and how
Yes,
would you do it?
you could say somebody's suicidal. You could say many things.
Well, the accusation, wasn't it something like he was abusing his partner or something like that?
Hello.
Yes, do you hear me?
Oh
hear me?
yeah, now I can hear you.
I was talking and
Oh, Eureka!
I thought
you even hear
Carla was
me?
mad at me. I was like, what's going on? Okay.
No, I was trying to talk to you because I was laughing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Go
no,
on.
I'm not
Vinny didn't have another stroke. Okay, he didn't have another
He did
stroke.
not have another stroke. He definitely was swatted. I've seen evidence, and he is on the revenge path. So I'm being very nice to Vinny.
What's Vinny like when he gets mad? Anybody have a clue? I don't know him very well.
I think Simon knows.
Well, he gets very devilish. He gets devilish, and he just sits back and grins. Very wicked.
He has a lot of. Go ahead, Remy.
He looked like the cat that ate the canary. Put it that way.
He has like hacker skills because I've watched old videos of his where he has skills. Let's just say that. And once he finds out for sure who did it, I feel sorry for whoever it is.
Oh, let's just put it this way: just don't make him mad.
No, don't make him mad.
I mean,
I pity him.
Well, I don't blame him if he was swatted. Like, I don't blame him one bit. Like,
I don't know the rules in Australia. I'm not looking at your chat, but I don't know the rules. But I think the serious cops came with the guns.
Jane, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta my son's therapist is here. I gotta go.
Okay. Bye. Take care of your baby. Oh my God.
I'm trying to see what Jennifer said.
Do you know what happened to me last night, Carla? I was on Jenny Jen's live and with Marianne Hello Starlight and Smokey, and we're at the end, you know, where we've already given out the awards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you weren't nominated for anything, which
I
was
was listening and I'm like, because I didn't even vote because I was half asleep.
yeah.
But I was waiting for my name to come up as Biggest Crybaby or Biggest
It didn't come up, so you're
Pathetic,
moving up
or
in the
you know what I mean?
world.
Like, no,
No,
no, those awards
Mhm.
aren't mean. But usually I get
no.
something. I get
Ash
something.
Ash won 2 awards, Smarty Pants and something. They Sassy Pants. No, Sasshole. They made new
Asshole.
awards. Like we really looked over the awards yesterday, and we worked on them all day. And then I fell asleep, and then they finalized them, and then I woke up and we went live. Like I woke up and they were like, "We're going live," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm half asleep." So sort of like today, right now, you don't know what
Well,
you're gonna get.
there's no comparison to Jenny Jan's awards and what I heard on Diane and Wendy's
Oh, I know.
certain color awards where there's just no comparison. And mine wasn't even a bad one. Most wannabe dancer is
Well,
not one of the best.
Jen messaged me after those awards from the other person and said, "Is there anything we can change? Are we being negative in any way?" I go, "Well, of course we're being negative in some areas." I said, "But let me look." And I said, "Well, Flip Flopper award could be, I wouldn't want to win that. So maybe
No.
we should not eliminate that." And then I said, maybe, but I got voted down. But I just want it on the record that I said I don't like Flip Flopper award. And then something about, but it was fun, because people do flip flop. It's YouTube. But then Crybaby, I said Crybaby award could hurt feelings. And she's like, "Jane, this is adulthood. This is not your school." And I'm like, okay, okay. I guess I got voted down. So anybody who says it's me, I was like, okay. But
But
at least we all voted, unlike another award where I feel like
where
it's
you
one
had to
person.
pay to vote.
Yep, yep. And
Right.
I watched their numbers. Like we had last night, we had 80 people voting for certain things. So the answers will be more accurate. Governor Meerkat won best troll. So we're giving out, and he was even there, or it was there to win the award. So
Hey,
Actually,
what's going on down in the chat?
why
is
is
there
somebody
something
fighting?
happening?
Yeah,
What's going on, guys? Ben, are you starting
Let me
problems
look.
again?
I don't know who, but yeah,
It's Ben.
Oh,
Whenever there's something.
Jennifer's
Smokey's
having to
telling
warn him.
Jennifer. It's about Jennifer and Ben.
No, Jennifer's warning him about something.
Ben,
I will
what did I
block
tell
your
you?
ass.
Yep. I told him if
Well,
you started
I was at Ben's last night, and they were they asked me up on the panel, but I was too tired. I didn't go up.
who were they having up on panel?
It was your favorite people, Irish. What's her name?
Irish gal.
And she
She hates
wanted
me.
me to go up there and answer. Listen to this. She wanted me to go up there and answer where I got my name. Where I got my name. And I was like,
I'm sorry. That's a no-brainer.
Exactly. I mean, my name I got from my parents, and I wasn't really awake when I got it. And I wanted to say that, but then I was like, nah, I'll start a fight. And the other person was Limonade, and I don't really know her, so I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna go up because I just took my Ambien. That's not a good mix.
I know sometimes it's better not to go up on a panel. Believe me, I've been on enough now that I know that sometimes you just should stay off.
Yeah, so I'll go up another time. So what's going else in the chat? Let's look at the classroom, shall we?
I want to know how you stay awake after you take Ambien.
I guess you get used to it. Your body gets used to it, but I'm not one of those people that eats on Ambien or cooks on Ambien. I clean things on Ambien. Like I'll go clean the bathroom and I'll be like, what am I doing? This is weird. I should be asleep, you know? And that's the only thing I've ever done on Ambien. But the reason I do take Ambien is I have fibromyalgia, which is
That's
basically a
painful.
sleep. Yeah, I was in a lot of pain, and it's the only thing that keeps me asleep once I'm asleep. So
How many hours? How many hours does it give you? Say like 10 milligrams.
it'll give me six good hours. But my doctor also gives me clonazepam with it.
Is that really very, very painful fibromyalgia? Because I hear people talk
It
about it. Really.
depends. It's a syndrome, and it depends on who has it. To me, it's more irritating pain. It's like a vibrational pain where you're just like you're not going to relax. Your muscles are not going to totally relax. You're not going to go into a deep sleep mode. And I've had that since high school. So
Carla, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by.
Carla left.
No, Carly.
Oh,
Carly.
I thought Carla
Yes,
left.
Carly.
No,
I'm just gonna give my panel over to you guys. Hi, Natalie.
No, because that happened to Smokey and me. You should have Smokey up here because that happened to Smokey and me yesterday. We didn't know it, Smokey.
Smokey can come up if he wants.
Yeah, Smokey, you don't know it, but we were left alone on that panel. Marianne was gone.
Whose panel was it?
Jenny.
Oh, that's funny.
So after we got done talking, we just agreed to like jump off the panel together at the count of 3, and then we were done.
Oh God!
You put the crowd to sleep.
What happened to me one night? And this is when I first started streaming live. I started up a stream, and there was a storm here, and my internet went out. But I guess my chat was going on for like hours afterwards, and I just went to sleep afterwards because our power went off.
Right.
People said, "Where the hell did you go? We were chatting for a couple hours in your chat, and you weren't there." I didn't even realize you had.
That's what happens when your power goes out. Your guests don't know; they just think you're being like,
rude.
Quiet. You're giving them the silent treatment, and so Smokey and I were like, "Well, forget this."
Simon, get back up here. Simon just left.
Simon.
Smokey, you want up?
Hi, Frenchie. I don't know Frenchie.
Hi, Natalie. Her name's Natalie.
Can you hear me? Can she hear me, Natalie?
Natalie, hello?
I can't hear her.
I can't hear you, Natalie. You might have to go out and come back in. Yeah.
Go out and come back in, sweetie.
Go out and come back in. And then we'll probably be able to hear you. I don't know why. I can never hear her when she comes out.
Really?
Who is?
Yeah. Call me Frenchie.
What's
Natalie.
going on, Simon?
Yeah, what happened with you?
What happened? I went to look at
catfishing.
I went to the private chat and to see if I could delete after you wrote that down, but I couldn't delete it, and I bumped myself off.
Oh yeah, don't go to the private chat.
What does that make you bump when you go? Because I can go there and
it makes me bump.
Natalie went out.
Did you write that down, Carla?
Yes, I did. I wrote it down.
Okay, darling.
You can. I think you can erase it. I'm not sure, or maybe I.
No, you can't.
No.
Jennifer Lynn is not a catfish. She has a catfish account, which is not hers. I'm just reading the chat.
Who's accusing her of being a catfish?
That's what I would like to know.
Hi, Mama 3 girls. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello.
She had a bad picture.
Does Smokey want to come up or not? I don't know.
I don't know. If he wanted to, he would. He knows how to.
He can't come up this AM. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's probably working.
Oh, that's okay. Another time.
Another day.
But anyways, we were playing Name That Tune the other night, and it was fun. It was fun. It was a fun live. We need to have more fun lives on here.
Well, yeah. That's why I came up here. You need to have fun.
Yes, I know. We need to play more games. I need to figure out how to do that game that Marianne plays on her lives.
Yeah.
If she could ever keep her internet going for like
well,
JoJo?
The games ruin your take up a lot of internet. I know because we use them in our classrooms.
Right.
Just a quick one.
Hi,
If you're working it from a phone, it overheats the phone.
Morning, sorry. Just a quick one, yeah. Vinny hasn't had a stroke. He got swatted, but he had a stroke last May, so I'm just clearing that up.
Yeah. I think someone got it. Hi, Pixie.
I cleared that up too, Jojo.
You know what Vin's like. He's fuming, but he's using comedy to get through it. So he had a suit on this morning. So.
He had a suit on?
Yeah, dark glasses and a hat.
Like gangster.
Yeah, Don Corleone.
Hey, he better not want to.
He hasn't had another stroke.
He's trying to go for my
life. Obviously, I'd be.
Jennifer wants a link, I think.
Okay, she can have a link.
Well, Carla, I'm going to get off. I just wanted to clear that up.
Thank you, Jojo.
Carla,
Mojo.
And Simon.
Mojo.
And I'll stay in the chat. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you, Jojo.
Kisses,
Bye-bye.
baby.
Go, Jennifer.
Yeah.
So, I just want to, I can wait. I can't do more than 4 at a time. What do you mean?
I can leave.
No, you're fine. I can do 6.
You can kick me off anytime.
I'm not going to kick you off. I could do 6. Hi, Natalie, try and talk now. Can you talk?
Come on, Natalie.
Come on. We want to hear your nice French accent. Hello? I can never hear her. I don't know why.
So weird.
I think you might need earbuds, maybe.
I'm using earbuds.
Because sometimes if I go on a panel, I have to use earbuds. I don't know if she can hear us or not. Can you guys hear her?
No, I can't hear her.
I can't hear her at all. Sorry, Natalie.
No.
This sucks.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
Yes. Can you hear me, Jane?
Can you hear Jane?
She can't hear me.
Natalie, can you hear Jane?
No.
I don't think she can hear you.
I don't think she can hear us.
I don't think she can hear any of us.
No.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Can you hear me now?
I just heard somebody pass
we
gas.
Can hear you. Can you hear us?
Shut up.
Yes, of course. Bingo, bingo.
Who did it?
Gee, sorry, guys.
Who passed gas?
Hi, Natalie.
Hello. I'm so happy that time it worked. I think that the issue was the headset.
Yes, the headset.
And there's something on my computer that I just noticed that I had to close one sound and unmute another thing. So I'm so sorry, guys. Bonjour, tout le monde. Bon matin.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I love your accent, by the way.
Thank you. I love yours. I love Simon's accent. I love Mojojo accent. I love, there's so many accents here. It's very interesting. So thank you so much for having me, guys.
Sure. Oh, no problem.
So lovely hearing you.
Yes, of course. Where are you from, Simon? Are you from UK's?
No, I'm from the U.S., Maryland.
That's the second time that someone's asked him if he's from the
Simon doesn't sound European.
That's the accent back there, or?
I have.
I don't think he has an accent because he lives pretty close to me. So I don't hear an accent.
But the thing is, listen, in the province of Quebec, you have several places where you speak French, of course, and there's different accents, so
they're
it can be a thing, but I love your accent,
Come on up,
Simon,
Joanne, and ask her.
Well, I'm glad. But Carla's only about a little hour and a half away from me.
Yep.
So we should have the same accent.
Yeah, we should. I don't hear an accent when I hear you talk.
Do you hear an
Natalie.
accent with me?
No,
But
I see an American accent. Okay, that sounds stupid.
I kind of do.
I don't see any foreigner accent. You know what I mean?
I kind of hear a drawl.
I've been in California, ordered a coffee, and they said my city and my state where I was born.
From really?
Yeah, and I was like, they just doxed me as I was getting a cup of coffee.
Okay, Joanne is up. She wanted to ask Natalie something. Joanne,
sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to know why you blocked me, because I can't even see you anymore. I don't even know you.
I did not block you. I guess you're the one who blocked me, okay? Because I told Carla that someone blocked me, because every time I'm trying to get in, it says a moderator has blocked you, just to aware you. I never blocked you.
Okay, and I did never block you, first of all, and I can block you from the chat. This is not my channel. Make no sense.
No. That makes sense, because I blocked a certain person who shall be unnamed. And whenever I go to a chat they're in and they're a moderator, a sign will come up. You've blocked, or somebody you blocked as a moderator. Is that okay? And I did okay. And then I finally unblocked them because I was sick of the sign.
Okay, but how can I block her from Carla channel? I can't. This is not my channel.
No,
she's got blocked.
You have to click on her name, go to her channel, and unblock her. Maybe.
I didn't block her. I didn't. Why I will block her? I don't even know her.
But you can't unblock that way.
Why would I block you too, Joanne? See, it doesn't make any sense that you're asking me that question.
Okay, sometimes accidents happen.
Yeah, right.
You have to go check your Google now to unblock somebody.
Yes, that I know. I know. I went. I didn't see her. The one I blocked was from my past community.
Oh, okay.
No one from this community. I never blocked no one. No one.
The thing, I was not blocked from anybody, and one time I got in my Carlos chat, and that's the message I got. I got a moderator.
It could be another moderator.
Yeah, it could be another moderator. I don't have her blocked.
Yeah,
why
it could
will
be
do
another
that?
moderator.
I actually had a problem with the moderator going into.
Yeah, and we talked about it in private, me and Carla.
That's good, but you should come to me, or Carla come to me, so I know.
Well,
I didn't know it was you. Natalie, it doesn't say Joanne.
Yeah, Natalie just come to me and asked why she was blocked. She actually did send me an email and asked me.
Natalie, have you checked your Google, darling?
I'm gonna go and check my Google. For sure, I'm gonna do it. But Joanne, pourquoi je t'aurais bloqué?
Exactly what I'm thinking. Like, we're two friends. You know, we're not in a competition. We're two friends who speak English, and that's all. So why I will block you?
I'm not in competition with anybody. I mean, I'm here.
Well, I'm in competition with Simon. That's for sure.
Yeah, let's get it on, girl.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna converse in French. No one will understand.
Okay, Carla, thank you to let me come up, because I don't want to stay this morning. I want to say good morning, Jen the Teach, Simon.
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful lady.
And no, I got no beef with nobody here. So
yeah.
Okay.
Me
have
neither.
a nice day.
Exciting.
Have a nice day. Bonne journée, Joanne.
You too. Bye.
Bonjour. Au revoir. I failed that class in high school, but whatever.
What, French? How about Spanish?
Well, I had to go back and take Spanish because Spanish was easier.
Yeah. That's what they say, but Spanish is similar to French, I think.
Because it's a Latin language, and I do speak Spanish to be honest, because I'm a city tour guide. That's why. So I tour in French and English and in Spanish. So
yeah, you're lucky. I lost all my Spanish. I used some of it with my students.
Yeah.
But, they left. I teach
What
language
subject do you
arts.
teach?
I teach reading, mostly reading, and but a lot of my students speak Spanish or they're Mexican.
Okay, I want to
And
ask you, is cursive writing going to be taken out of schools?
Yes. Although there are some schools where I teach that they're still teaching it, but it's more of, here's a packet, do it as homework. Cursive is not on the standardized test, and anything that I find that's not on the standardized test doesn't have to be taught. It's up to the school. Do you want to teach it? And I tell parents when I go on parent conferences, they're always like, my kid doesn't know cursive. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to teach them cursive because I certainly don't have time. But I teach older kids like in 5th or 6th grade. It should be taught in 2nd or 3rd grade. And a couple of our schools do it. And it depends on the principal and the teacher. But if I was a mother, I would teach it to my child. I would just take it upon myself because the school won't do it. It's considered obsolete.
But Jane, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you do field trips where you with your students?
Yes, we go to field trips.
Okay.
But they're very limited. Yes.
So, when you go on a field trip, there's a guide with you, a tour guide that takes you around. You remember those things?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh.
I did it. Well, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm too old now. Well, it's been 5 years. I didn't do any youngster. It's a lot of work.
It is.
Oh God.
I'm thinking about putting in my retirement papers to retire early. That's a decision I'm having with my husband. So you might have more of me later, Carla, when I'm retired.
Yay!
Because I can't take it
on
anymore.
The field trip there.
Their kids are they're just they take so much of your energy and time, and that's the best part of the job. The other parts are you have to go to meetings and fill out forms and improve everybody's score, and it's nothing but stress. So
what do you want from me, Carla?
The teachers are saints.
Just want you up here.
Saints.
Oh yeah. I told a story yesterday to my Discord. I'm in more than one Discord, but I was in a Discord and I said there was a special ed teacher, the kids with the learning disabilities. She was out. So we took her class during our planning period, and I went in there and a little kid came up to me and they go, "You're annoying." He said, "No offense," was my first. Whenever a kid says no offense, I always stop them and go, "The fence, don't say anything else after no offense." But he wasn't my student, so he caught me off guard, and he goes, "No offense, but your voice makes me want to punch you in the face."
Oh my God!
I know.
Oh, Lord.
No offense.
I was like, what? But he was
bitter.
special ed, so he had no filter. And even though I didn't know his problems, I let him get away. But with my students, they would have gotten that stare, and they would have been eating lunch with me for like a month, like just eating lunch with me.
How could it be more offensive if he punched you in the face while he said it?
Yeah, I've never been punched, but I've had desk thrown at me.
Oh my God.
And I just I would just move out of the way, and I'm like, nice try, because it's all a show. Like, you're an actress. You have to be an actress. You can't show fear.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
I have a question for you all.
Sure.
Misdemeanor. What do you think of them opening beaches?
Absolutely stupidity.
Idiotic.
Yeah.
Very idiotic.
Now, where I live, the governor has opened up some elective surgeries, which I'm very happy, because I was scheduled for a hysterectomy right before this all happened because of pain, because I have a benign tumor that's growing.
Yeah.
And they were going to rush me in. Like, the doctors were trying to rush me in, and then they canceled. I did all the pre-ops and everything, and the night before they canceled, and our state went to, nothing. So
To me, if the layout of the hospital is such that they can keep the surgery separate from whoever's positive for COVID, I don't see a problem with it. Even if it's elective, well, yours is, you're in pain.
Right. It's going to be an oncology, it's going to be an oncology hospital.
Yeah.
For women, even though
so they're not even taking care of COVID, right?
I do have a tumor that's growing. And so I got an gynecologist.
Yeah.
And he's very good surgeon. And that's the reason I have him. And he said he's going to try to get me in mid-May, I hope. And I don't want to get the COVID. He actually called me and I was really shocked. Like, you just pick up the phone. You don't expect it to be your surgeon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hello, and I'm on Discord and I'm like talking to my friends. I'm like, hello. And he's like, hello. And this is Dr. So-and-so. And he goes, what are we going to do? He goes, what are we going to do? He goes, I don't have a problem putting you off till summer. He goes, but what's your pay level? And I could say, I want it done. I want it out of me, but I also don't want COVID,
Right.
Exactly.
So he was like, I really don't know what to do. He goes, let me call the hospital. Next thing I know, the hospital was rushing me in, but then I got canceled. And I'm thinking about calling them this week and saying, hey, I'm still in a lot of pain. Because there's days where my side just hurts so bad.
And are they giving you anything for pain?
I have pain management. I have pain management because I have fibromyalgia and I've had a back surgery. So luckily, I have pain management.
Thank God.
I was wondering if Dova came in here this morning because supposedly she took her husband to the hospital last night with
I remember that.
Appendicitis.
I was wondering for appendicitis, and that they won't let you in. Like they told me, if I do have a surgery, my husband can't even come with me.
Well, no,
and he pays all my bills, and I'm like, well, then you're not going to get paid because he's the one with the.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jennifer. Good morning. Let's see if we do a sound check with Jennifer.
Hello.
Hey, Jen.
I can hear her.
I can hear her.
Thanks, Simon.
How are you, Jennifer?
She was so quiet.
I was just waiting.
Were you fighting with somebody? Tell me.
By the way, Jennifer.
No, I wasn't fighting. Ben came in acting like a dick, saying mean stuff about people.
He probably hasn't been to sleep.
Well, we were removing his comments, and then he went on to say shit about Marianne, and I was like, all right.
Don't you ever say
to behave himself
she's my
in here.
Well, he doesn't know how to behave himself.
Right.
No, he doesn't.
Right.
Well, he's in love with her, but
I mean, I wasn't.
That's not acceptable.
He promises me every time, and the last time he came in, I meant to block him because the last time he came in, he doxed 180. And
my God.
Yeah.
I told him if he couldn't act like a normal person to just pound sand.
Right.
So, thank you, Jennifer, because those are my homies. Those two are my homies.
I know.
We travel together.
Jennifer, did you sleep at all last night?
I don't know where they are this morning.
Not like real sound sleep, Carla.
Jane,
no.
it's so funny.
Jennifer and I were texting
180 has taught me a lot.
3 hours.
Oh my God! I don't know if I could handle a female 180.
He has taught me a lot, and he gets mad at me, but I've gone up in my points. He gives me points, and then he takes away. Well, I get points.
You're on the point system. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is 180.
Get in the corner. You're at
He's
-4.
got a chalkboard. He's got a whiteboard there.
I hate to disappoint you all, but I don't have my neck tattoo yet because I'm gangster.
I was going to get a face tat.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him up one of these days.
Carla
needs to put my makeup on.
I need to need a teardrop because I'm so hardcore,
Will you put my name on your forehead, please?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
sure.
my real name.
Why not?
All right.
Why not?
So what's new in Jennifer's world?
I got a big, not a semi bigger type of work project again, kind of.
Is it for Trump?
No, thank God.
Because he's very demanding and he doesn't know what work is.
Oh my God. He works through lunch.
Yeah.
Supposedly. Big whoop. So do I. Why does he think that makes him special?
He doesn't work through lunch.
I know.
I could dox a lot of things. You know that, Jennifer.
I was a waitress for
About
many years,
president.
and we worked through lunch many a time. When you're
I
a
work through
waitress,
bathroom
your
breaks.
bread and butter is your tips. So
Let
you
me
don't
tell
want
you,
that.
when you're in the medical field, you're holding your bladder until it's
Thank you.
bursting.
Same
Thank you,
with
Simon.
teaching.
You're
Same with
putting up with
teaching.
patients. You're putting up with family. You're putting up with doctor orders. It's nonstop. I'm not shitting you. You're lucky whenever that it is your break time that you're able to go on break.
Well, let me say this. When you're directly working under the CEO of a semi-large pharmaceutical distributor, you pretty much work 24 hours a day.
That sucks.
I
That
get
actually
emails
sucks.
from that man at ungodly hours. Like, I'll wake up and check my email, and he'll have an email at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my God, stop.
You know what they're doing to me? They're sending me work. Like, for example, I send my kids work, but then they're giving me trainings because they're like, well, you're getting paid, so you better be doing stuff. So I have to do all these trainings. And I did my CPS training last week, because I'm a mandated reporter.
Yeah. Well, now I can talk about what I'm doing or going to be doing here soon. We the company's like a co-op, and so we distribute to independent pharmacies. So not any of the chains or anything, just like mom and pop type deals. And we've had, for some reason, like a huge influx of applications for pharmacies to become shareholders, but we vet them like super, super rigorously. So I have to go back and look at their dispensing data for like 10 years. And yeah. And like what we're looking for is, any scheduled drugs and like how they're dispensing and how many they're dispensing. And are they refilling early? And is there
That's
a
a hell of a
problem?
lot of purging.
Yeah. No, it's serious because I talked to some people, I won't name them, and they're like, oh, yeah, I just get these medicines and they don't ask for my driver's license. I'm like, what? They don't ask for that? Well, you have to. That's a Schedule 1.
Like, when was it? I think it was last fall. There's a distributor there called Rochester Drug. I forget their like real name. They're based out of Rochester, New York, and they actually criminally charged their CEO for drugs because they weren't like doing any of the things that they should have been doing.
They weren't following it.
Compliance. They weren't doing anything. So like we even hired more people to like be on the compliance end to make sure. And I mean, there's like 4 people dedicated. All they do is go through our pharmacies and like the system will flag anything that looks suspicious. And
I know.
Then they have to call up the pharmacist and say like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, they should.
I mean, we had pharmacists panic buying narcotics before all this shit went down.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They didn't want to touch them.
They wanted them.
They thought that there would be like a shortage. So they were just buying and buying. And yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God there wasn't a shortage.
There were like 60 some pharmacies we had to call like the second week of March and say like literally say what the hell are you doing?
Right. Yeah, because I have a pain management doctor and he Zooms me. We Zoom each other. And he looks like a young Keanu Reeves. I figured it out. Asian though. He's an Asian Keanu Reeves. Anyways, he said that next week.
Good looking.
I know.
I
didn't.
Oh my
God!
God!
Put it together until we were on Zoom, and I looked at him, and it was like a television show, and I was like, I know now who you look like. Oh, and he told me next month, because you have to see them once a month, to get any narcotics or any kind of pain management. he said he might be seeing me in his office. And I was like, good, because some of it doesn't need to be restricted, because he just has an office, it's like, come on.
Well, they have the DEA breathing down their necks constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. He told me that he could go to jail for this and that, and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, orange butterfly. Anything.
Because I asked for an unlimited supply, and he said that's not acceptable.
My company is actually named as a defendant in like all of those lawsuits.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
I get my meds.
Stressful, Jennifer.
My meds come in 3 months supply.
Yeah, some of my meds do, and some don't.
Some don't too. My sleep aid that I take occasionally, that doesn't. But the other stuff that I take, and I'm not going to say what they are because, well, they're from my bipolar.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it, because people will do a live about you're a druggie. You're a druggie.
on top of being a gangster, I'm a bipolar gangster.
You're learning.
Now you're going to be a gangster and a drug dealer also.
You're a drug dealer and a gangster.
Yeah.
Most gangsters are drug dealers, though. So
and I'm in the closet. Correct. I'm in the closet occasionally.
I'm in the closet too.
Yes, you are.
All my friends are making fun of me, and I think
freaking
my husband had no problem with me being in the closet, and there's no air conditioning in the closet. So,
if anybody's wondering how that narcotic stuff is going to go down, as far as like the lawsuits, it's gonna be just like the nicotine stuff.
You think?
Oh yeah, yep. That's how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, I don't know. We do need people to have narcotics. Like certain people need them, and I just hope that the right people get pain management, because people without pain management. I'm just so grateful for my pain management doctor, because I had an excellent pain management doctor, but he left for the VA, because he said the VA, they were just getting pills. That's all they were getting. They weren't getting procedures.
Yeah, and people that are in like the last stages of their life, that's all they have is,
right.
The pain management is what they have.
You should see the area. You should see the area in our warehouse where they have all the scheduled drugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. There's only like 3 people in the whole company that can have access to it. It's like biometrics and everything.
Well, in the hospital, don't you have to put a code in, and it only gives you what you need if you have a patient on it?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Let's
I used to be a unit secretary.
Imagine having like thousands and thousands of those pills in one.
Well, I imagine that every night, Jennifer. I imagine it.
When I was put on Oxycontin. Is that how you say it?
Oxycontin.
We couldn't even get it at the drugstore.
Really?
Our local they had to actually verify it with our doctor, and like it was a big deal. Like they just don't give it to
where I live, you used to have a paper prescription.
Yeah,
and now you don't.
No, you don't anymore. It goes in like a computer.
It's that's safer. The paper prescription stuff never made sense to me. How they thought that was more secure. It's more secure online.
Jennifer,
doctors have a certain way they write a prescription. Like, isn't it like Latin or something?
Well, I know how to read the prescription. It's just it is a lot of Latin.
What's your question, Miss Demeanor?
Okay, so working in ICU, cardio ICU, we had unlimited access to Diprovan. Okay. Yeah. The propofol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering, why is that not scheduled?
A beta blocker?
No.
Propofol.
This is
That's
propofol.
Propofol. Is that what Michael Jackson took?
Yeah.
It's a paralytic.
I know my drugs. I'm telling you.
Isn't it is it considered a paralytic?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question.
Isn't that crazy?
We had a doctor die from taking that.
Yeah.
Really?
And like with
it was a young
tramadol.
doctor.
Tramadol or Ultram used to never, it wasn't scheduled. You know, I remember getting it. We got tons of samples in the little boxes.
I understand why it's scheduled now, though. I actually do.
I do too. You should see
But
the
my
hoops I had to
pain
jump
doctor
through
calls it
to get my
pain
dog
light.
her Tramadol.
Tramadol works, but it doesn't. It's a lighter drug, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's very light.
Yeah. My pain doctor calls it pain light because I said this stuff doesn't work for me, and he's like, "Oh, it's pain light."
Jane, I wonder about you. Honestly, you're a teacher, and I'm wondering about you.
No, don't say that because I have fibromyalgia, which is a pain disorder.
My heart goes out to people in pain because I really haven't ever had to suffer like a lot of pain.
Oh, it sucks.
Except
I had
when
major back surgery last year.
Yeah.
That's how I found y'all.
Major neck surgery in 2017.
When I had my staph infection, I had pain, but I can't imagine living with pain like every day, like Ginger Lock's mom does. I just, you know, my heart goes out to you because I was like the biggest baby ever when I was in pain. Like I would literally cry.
I have no pain level. Like I can't take pain at all. And that's why I'm a big baby. I should win Cry Baby of the Week next week.
I was in like really bad pain for over a decade with my neck. And my doctor never did any sort of like ordered any MRI or anything. He just told me I had fibromyalgia. And I was like, okay, but
that makes me mad.
Why are my hands going numb all the time? And like, it just got to the point that I couldn't even lift my arms up above my head. And I couldn't even hold a glass of water with one hand. I'd use two hands to like lift a glass up to drink. And
I think 180 said too that he cannot drink out of a glass anymore.
No, he uses a straw.
His arthritis is in his hand. Like I can't imagine being in that much pain. Like I really can't.
I need a neck surgery, but I don't want to have it. I don't want to have it.
Jane, what's wrong with your neck?
I have C3, C through C5 slip disc or whatever it is.
Well,
and I get my hands numb and I wake up, I can't feel my hands. But the thing is I had a major back surgery. I woke up last year and I could not move my legs at all.
Oh, wow.
And that was the first indication that there was something wrong with my back. I never knew.
Here's my advice though.
Yeah. What's your advice?
My advice
I don't want to have it. I don't want to have it.
Listen to me. Hear me out.
Okay.
Did you have a fusion in your lower back, in your lumbar?
Yeah.
Did they fuse you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah. If you advocate for yourself for your cervical spine, ask and find a doctor who will do artificial disc replacement. I'm telling you that surgery was a freaking breeze.
That's what they want to do. They want to do.
That's what I had 2 levels done. It was a breeze. I mean,
really?
Yeah. I mean, no surgery is like a great time or anything, but I literally, I had to spend a couple days in the hospital because I had some swelling that affected my swallowing. So they had me on like IV steroid for a couple days. But I got home. I spent like one day kind of just laying on a couch. But the next day I was able to like go to my son's football game and sit. I mean, I wasn't like super comfortable or anything, but I mean, within a few weeks I was fine. I could move my neck all over. Like
that makes me feel better.
I have that video up of my surgery.
Oh, I'm sort of scared to watch it. I want to take one surgery at a time, but they do want to do my disc
But I'm telling you, don't be afraid of the cervical one. It's seriously, it was so easy to recover from. And I'm so glad when the first surgeon I went to see was like, oh, your only option is a 3-level fusion. And I said, absolutely not.
No.
And then the next
not
one
in your neck.
Yeah, the next one I saw, he's like, I don't want to fuse you because of your age. He said, if I fuse you, it's just going to ruin your life.
Yeah.
So, because the adjacent disc crack.
Yeah.
It's like a domino effect on your spine.
Yeah, it's
So,
not great.
oh, it took like a year to get it approved by my insurance, though.
Oh, don't get me started on insurance. Lord God.
And the only reason I
insurance.
got it, I appealed and appealed. They kept denying and denying, saying no, we'll only cover a fusion. Well, my surgeon got so pissed off, and he had I lucked out. He happened to sit on the board of directors of my insurance company. And he got so pissed off the last time they denied it, because it was getting to the point that it was almost an emergency. And he's like, I don't want to have to bring you in and infuse you. So he went over everybody's heads at Blue Cross Blue Shield and got me approved for it.
That's great.
Yeah, I love that man.
Well, here's what I don't understand. If you're going to go after fraud in medical, why aren't they going after insurance? Because if I go in as a cash paying person, I'm going to pay a fourth of what they're going to charge insurance. Or what insurance is going to,
Exactly.
It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't.
The health insurance is so fucked up. It's not even funny.
They're shady AF.
And they push, they push those fusions because they make more money off of them.
Well, I wasn't pushed a fusion at all. I was actually told to wait to get a disc replacement in my back, but then I saw another specialist and blah blah blah, and they said whatever. I saw experts. I got second opinions and went to universities and blah blah blah. But my neck is a different story.
Your neck is a different story, and
a different story.
Go
and
for
that
the
one,
ADR.
I'm going with your advice with my neck.
Please do. I went through 10 years of hell. And I try
right now I'm ready for someone
people
to come in and do my other surgery. Marianne offered to come over and do it for free. But
Jeez.
Hello, Starlight. She's sick of me
Is that one of her many talents? She's now a
she
doctor?
said she would do it. Or somebody said they would do it.
I can take care of your post-op prescription needs.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Friends in high places. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a registered pharmacist.
Anybody a lawyer? Anybody a lawyer? I know
need a
someone.
lawyer.
Laura
I
is.
need a mechanic.
I know.
Yeah.
We're getting our own
A
society.
law degree. Anybody want
Carla,
a law?
we're getting our own society. I will tutor the children. I will take over that. If you guys do, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You'd have to get with Laura on the legal degree, because I'm sure she's got one somewhere.
I think
find
she's
it
got.
hard to believe.
Life rewind.
I
Sorry.
think that's a
I
law
want to
degree
answer a
/
question of
doctor's
life
degree.
rewind.
I have a hard time believing a lawyer would tell her to go online and to accuse people of calling CPS.
Life rewind. My name is Natalie.
Hey, Natalie.
Like Natalie Wood.
I'm not going to say anything, but I love that name, Natalie. I always wanted that to be my name. I was always mad. My parents named me Jane.
Oh, that's a good name too. Come on, like Jane Fonda, Tarzan and Jane.
Yeah, that's God. One more joke of Tarzan and Jane, and I'm jumping off a tall building.
Oh, come on. Come on. No. I like Jane. It's simple.
Yeah, that's what my mom said.
She called me Frenchie was because I used to have a channel back in.
She said she wanted a simple name for a beautiful
year, but
girl.
I had it for a year and a half, and people had a hard time saying Natalie, So I said, "What the hell? I'm gonna call me Frenchie."
Frenchie.
I think Natalie's an easy name. I hated my name. I was named after my grandfather because, he was Carl. And what they did was they just added a name, an A at the end. So because there was no girls, I was the first girl. So.
Hey, do you think I have a leg up on Laura? Because I was actually accepted to law school.
We all have a leg up on that.
Yeah, if you get accepted to law school, that I would no way be accepted to law school.
I can't even imagine her taking the LSAT. I can't.
I took tests to go to. I have a master's degree, and when I took the GRE, they said you're only eligible. Like, you are so stupid. You are only eligible for these master degrees. And that's what they told me. And one of them, none of them were law. None of them were law. One was education. One was
my niece,
business.
my older niece.
Mm-hmm.
My older niece, my okay. Just to make sure you guys understand, I don't want to confuse you all. I have a sister that is 30 years older than me, okay?
Wow.
And she had her kids pretty young at 18. So my older niece is 5-year difference with me. So we're like sisters, you know?
Wow.
And this niece is now a judge at human rights.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
She's
so
the
funny.
youngest joy. She's the youngest judge, sorry, the youngest judge at human right in Ontario. So, but we don't have the same last name. You will never find her. If you find her, good luck, and she's gonna turn you off.
Right.
What
I
kind
used to
of
work in
Sorry.
transplant. I used to be a researcher. I
Yeah.
quit teaching for like 3 years, and I was a researcher for transplant. And I was talking to one of the transplant surgeons during downtime, and he said, "Oh yeah, I went to the W. They have a sky bar up on top, and Justin Timberlake was up there, and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh man." He goes, "But I had to lie." And I go, "What do you mean you had to lie?" He goes, "They weren't going to let me in, so I told them I was a judge." He got in. I go, and I was like laughing with him. I go, "So being a transplant surgeon wasn't enough cred?" And he goes, "No, being a judge got me in."
Yeah, I
Wow.
suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Oh my God, that's so
We were
funny.
laughing that all his years of school
Yeah.
and all the lives he saved were nothing compared to a judge.
That's a
No,
shame.
the thing is that because she's working at human law. It's a good thing, She's not,
Oh yeah, I know exactly.
she's
I'm all
she's
for that.
defending people that are oppressed and that are people that need help, that are poor actually.
Right.
So I think it's a good thing she's doing it, and I'm proud of her. So of course I'm gonna shout her out.
Oh,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. I teach
Yeah.
a lot of low income students. 98% of my students get free or reduced lunch.
Wow.
And since I've been working with them, I'm a lot more like, yes, we need more programs. Yes. We actually have dentists that come to our school and give them
Great.
dental work.
Yeah,
Great.
that's so good because
They
so
get
many kids get
eyeglasses. I sign them up for
neglected.
free eyeglasses. So
Yeah.
we have, yeah.
Because me, I come from I'm in the province of Quebec, and I was
Mhm.
born and raised in Montreal. And Joanne, if she's still here, she can she can say yes, it's true. I come from Hochelaga Maisonneuve. It's a neighborhood. It's in the east of Montreal, and it's not a well. The reputation is not really good, if you know what I mean. And my mom was a single mom with 3 kids, and this is back in the 60s. Was not popular back then. So we had a hard time, and we're three sisters, and we made it right. We didn't do stupid thing. We got raised well, and because we were poor, didn't mean that we didn't have any futures.
Mhm.
So there's hope for everybody, and the only thing I wanted to say this morning, actually, I wanted to say that we're almost out of the lockdown here in Quebec City.
What is that?
I mean, the lockdown,
Oh,
the
the
confinement there.
lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still working because my job is essential, but
Right.
apparently maybe in 2 weeks we're gonna be out of it. So we just like to light it up a little bit and telling you guys that this is maybe going to take an end soon. And I've been working, and I've seen some stupid people. I've seen some nice people. I've seen a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
when you're out there.
Yes, believe me, I was treated like dirt. I was treated with nice. I was treated like a shit. I was everything and anything I went through. I can write a book about it. But in Quebec City, our first economical standard is the government, and then it's the tourism, and we're gonna lose million this year, millions.
Yeah, the economy is going to take a hit worldwide.
Yes, because we have between August and October, we have cruise ship that comes in our port here in Quebec. We have the Queen Mary that comes here, We have lots of ships, and we're gonna lose that this year. And this is an income for me as a tour guide and for everybody that works in the port and all those ships and so we're gonna have a hard time. But by next year, this same time, we're gonna do a panel and we're gonna laugh about everything we went through. So I want to
I
wish
hope you're
Lady a
right there.
very beautiful day.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Thank
day.
you.
And thank you so much, Carla, for having me. It was a
Thank,
pleasure.
thank you for
And
coming up,
Nice
Natalie.
meeting you.
merci,
Natalie,
Carla.
you're
Merci
beautiful.
beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Bisous, bisous, bisous,
Merci.
bisous. Bisous partout. And
Merci
I will
beaucoup.
see you around the tube, like the truth say. And the truth, I wanted to say you this. I wrote a message to the other person. I don't know if that other person will comprehend what I meant, but the truth, life goes on and it turns around. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye, Natalie.
Natalie,
Isn't she
she's
sweet?
Yeah, she
adorable.
is.
She's so
I've tried
sweet.
to have her up on my panel once before, and she was so upset because I couldn't hear her, and she couldn't hear. Well, I think she could hear me, but I couldn't hear her. So she ended up going off, and then she blocked her, and she was upset about that. I had to apologize for her because I really didn't know how to tell her what was wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So this is the first time I've ever really, talk to her like on a panel. So yeah.
I
Well,
would hang out with her.
I
I
hope
would
she's
too.
right. But
She's totally delightful.
our
What,
economy
Simon?
our economy on a business level. It's going to take a huge hit. It's going to be a very long, drug out recovery.
Yep.
I heard Ben's having a panel and Trisha's not on there. What? I'll research this and get back with you. I'll be here.
Really?
I spy.
I do that all the time. When I'm a teacher, I send kids out on missions. I'm like, look, go down the fourth
Oh my God, I could only imagine.
And bring back info. And they're like, yes, ma'am. They love it. It keeps it interesting. I go, tell me what they're doing in there. Are they watching a movie? Are they watching a movie?
Oh my God, she's
Joanne.
training them for the purple community.
No, but we have fun. It's usually my
I'm
friends.
sorry.
Like,
Get all their info quick. I need to talk to somebody.
What?
Oh, well, somebody's been
Usually
in
it's my
here.
friends. Like, I'll say, go get me a cup of coffee.
There's been a few people in here, docs, today that we've taken care of.
Orange Butterfly has been great at this, and so has Joanne Born to Sparkle. They've been lanky. The mods have really been on top of it.
Yes, they have.
Why do you
and we
do
haven't
that?
been. We're not drawing attention to it. We're just automatically, and I'm watching too.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, like I learned that from Diane. Do not draw attention to these people. Just automatically.
Don't.
I mean,
just do it.
I learned from Dave the fisherman.
I was talking
Adventure Unknown. The more you bring attention to something, the more it grows.
Yep.
No money talk, please. LaDonna
So
says.
I won't talk about my weight gain.
Dan, do you have the quarantine 15?
What?
Quarantine 15.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Like the freshman 20 when you go to college.
Yeah. I got the quarantine 15. My doctor's gonna be so mad.
He asked me what my weight was online, and I said, it's great. It's fantastic.
Hey, Jen. Jen's up.
This little light of mine.
Oh, hi, Jen.
Hey, farmer lady.
Jenny, no, it's Jen, not Jenny. Am I yelling?
Jen was tipsy the other night. Oh my gosh.
And then she had an anniversary the next night. Just imagine.
Yes, she did.
Ooh,
her husband was
I've been
even
married
playing.
like 32 years.
And we was actually in that same room with them where they was making all that yucky, gooey, whoopy stuff.
You know what would have made that name that tune more fun is, for me anyways, is if every time I got something wrong, I had to take a shot.
I think we'll do that. Yeah, next.
Because I need to
pick better songs.
I was wrong out of 34 of them. So
I can help you with that. I can help you with that. And then I'll be a contestant and then I'll win. And Carla will get really drunk.
I was guessing wrong all the time. And then I finally, by mistake, guessed Lady Gaga. And that was the answer. And I didn't know how.
And then an hour in, I get a text that I'm putting a lampshade on my head.
Oh my God.
Why didn't you cam up for that?
I want Jen.
Oh God, no!
I was in bed. We just name the live. We just named the title of the live, and you name the creator.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
easy
one.
though.
Yeah,
mine are so boring though. Mine are so boring. My live stream titles, nothing like
your lives are not boring.
No,
yeah, no. I mean, my titles are boring. I never know what you always have. You have to name your stream, and God, what do you name them? Like
dot.
I know someone that just names it like the date. That just puts the date on it. So maybe I'll do that. Hi, David.
I use farm animals, so.
I'm a pony. I'm a pony.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then people will. That'll be clickbait, though. Oh, what's she going to talk about? She's so gangster. Oh my God.
You're misfucking understood.
You want to be a gangster.
Or my
They're
next
basically
one will be,
calling
come
you
see my
fake.
neck tattoo. I'll have M's up. We'll show off our tattoos.
Right.
Miss fucking confusion.
Yes.
What?
It's fucking confusion.
Miss Confusion is a real thing, y'all.
A state of confusion.
I think somebody made up that word. And I said a category in Jenny Jen's should be most made up words. Creator who makes the most made up words.
Oh, no shit. Oh my God.
Because there's like a few of them.
Every time she does that, I'm like, ooh, master's degree. Really? There it goes.
Yeah. Certainly wasn't.
Can I
English.
just tell people how to spell disgusting? Like, can I just like give like us like how to spell it?
I can't stand when I see it spelled DISCUS.
Yes. How many
through
people? I even Googled, like, is it spelled that way in other countries? And it came back, no, it's spelled the same.
Well,
when you spell what?
When you spell punch, PUT, there's there's some serious issues with your spelling.
You got issues.
When you spell punch, how?
PUT.
Maybe.
And how hard is it to spell Randy from Randy's Life? Randu?
She just embraced it. She calls herself Randu now.
I know. I think that's so funny.
LaDonna in Texas says, Carla, get yourself a fedora to look mafioso.
I've got a couple, Carla.
Oh, cool.
My husband has a couple of those.
Yeah.
I watched every Sopranos. I can help you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to do that. I actually asked Jennifer Lynn to do a.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on something.
Jennifer's a great.
I need you to say some gangster things, though. You need to like.
I gotta learn the lingo.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Like
I need
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Sound bites,
about it.
Donnie Brasco. I can give you the movies, Jennifer.
Who dropped off?
Who did drop off?
Somebody dropped off. It wasn't me. It was you, Simon. You dropped off.
Misdemeanor?
Yes.
Where'd
Yes,
she
Misdemeanor.
she
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
who it
us
was.
no more.
It's
Misdemeanor had enough of us.
Yeah, she's sick of us.
She's got dogs.
Sick and tired. Yeah,
She said,
maybe her dog
"Screw
jumped up.
this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are yous all doing? I'm doing
How are
good.
you?
Or
That's
how yous all
We's
doing?
fine.
Oh, that's
We's
a how
really
yous
good.
all doing? How yous all doing?
How you doing?
How yous doing?
Carla and I are Yinzers.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask Carla who her consigliere was, or whatever you say. Like, who's your number one person? Is it Jen? And then I go to Jen before I go to you. I mean, I need to know the order.
No, Carla yells at me. Carla says, "No, send them right to me."
Actually, Jen could probably teach me like some of that lingo because she's Italian. So you know those Italian.
Lanky says she's Italian.
I'm Italian too.
I think Jennifer. See, the two Jennifers can teach me my lingo. Then
My husband used to make fun of me because I watched The Sopranos, and then he watched every single one, and he said he was sorry. So those are great shows.
Absolutely, LaDonna, but I don't think it's very typical.
What?
Can women be made like in the mafia?
Oh no! Remember that show, Mobster Wives?
God, a lot of Dagos in here. Sweet weed is Italian. Isn't that what they call them, Dagos?
Yeah,
Watch what you're saying there.
Is that bad to say?
Yeah.
Carla.
I just assume it's bad.
I don't know.
Like I
Grab-
assume
everything's bad.
Get the duct tape.
But if you're not a Dago, you can't call somebody else.
No.
Okay, so that's the wrong thing to do.
She just goes, there's lots of Dagos in here.
Because everybody's saying they're Italian.
This is like romper room.
Okay.
Insulted everybody in my chat. I am so sorry. I thought that was an endearing term.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
What is a Dago? Anyway,
It was innocent. It was innocent.
I know.
I
Dago
do
over
too,
WAP.
sweet weed. I prefer Dago over WAP any day of the
What's
week.
a WAP?
Oh my God, I'm getting.
yeah.
We're going to get shotguns.
No, WAP, I think
Carla,
is me.
I'll
I think
email
a white
you.
person.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I don't know what a
stop
WAP
talking,
is.
Carla,
Dear Lord,
stop.
we gotta go. We gotta go in hiding after
Carla,
this.
Urban Dictionary. Oh my God. I'm going to have to hide because now I'm going to get that Carla most insulting the creator of the week. You just
we won't do that.
Carla hates Italian Americans.
Yeah, that was it. Carla hates all Italians. Oh
She's a
boy.
hater.
I can
She's a
see it
hater.
coming.
Look
At
who
least
she
she-
has on her panel. Look at
Yeah.
it.
And yet I have all Italians on my panel. Okay, yeah, I hate them all. Is an
I'm
illegal
watching.
immigrant. Oh, okay. I did not know
Oh, a WAP is an illegal. I'm not a WAP. My family goes all the way
Oh my God, can we stop this?
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Simon, you need to start saying.
We're being educated now. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I am so sorry.
We're not in a private freaking hangout.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I don't think my ambient.
No offense, though.
We have two fallen soldiers. Who's
My
next?
God. It's all innocent, folks, honestly.
Oh, honestly, we don't know. Like I'm part German.
We're
so
stupid.
insult me.
We're stupid.
Like I'm dumb. That's well. Well, hey, no, she's a teacher. She should know better.
I didn't know. What? I'm being thrown.
Yeah, blame the teacher.
Blame the teacher should know better.
I just never heard those terms
I'm not shutting you
before.
up.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, I apologize.
I'm sorry to all the Italian Americans in my chat and all the Italians.
I'm just reading what your people are writing, Carla.
My dad's an FOB.
I can't even see because I'm crying because laughing.
Well, Rhonda says WOG is welcome over.
See, I can't even read what Sweet Wheat wrote because she had the word WAP in it right now.
Yeah.
Sweet Wheat, stop that.
Yeah, stop getting us in trouble.
Sweet wheat.
My grandfather is full blood. My grandmother is not. Where'd she go? No, which means I would be not saying the word. Come on
not
up,
saying
Ginger
it.
Rock.
Thanks, Sweet Wheat. Trying to get us in trouble, I see. Sweet Wheat, go to the office.
Damn troublemaker.
Don't put a hit on anyone.
Oh,
Blinky
Ginger Rock.
says, don't put it.
I'm sorry.
She's
Ginger
little.
Rock.
She's little and sweet. What?
One thing I learned from watching all those movies is when you've been called for, it's not a good thing. Like when you've been sent for.
Ginger Locks is having problems breathing in.
Oh God, I had to get a hold of her. I have her phone number. I'll give her a call.
I do too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's in the chat.
Yeah.
I know.
I always wanted to talk to her.
I'm praying to get mine under control so I don't have to go to the hospital.
Right.
Ginger Locks, sending you prayers. Go to the hospital.
Ginger Locks, go if you need to.
Yes,
my mom went to the hospital. She was having chest pains and something else, her stomach, and they took care of her. They tested her for COVID, said it was negative, and then she went home. But they got
my
it under
father-in-law
control.
is out now.
Ginger Locks, is your husband there with you today? Right now? Just find out something. Yeah, see if somebody's there with her right now.
Yeah.
Are you there with your husband?
Like breathing is on my top 3 things to do. Breathing.
Yeah. Yes.
Not even my students who have breathing issues, I let them go straight to the nurse. Like I don't even write a pass. I go.
She said she's having issues taking a breath in.
Yeah, she should call 911.
Well, is it because of her pain? It's because of her pain. She's having trouble with it.
It's a flare with her.
It's a flare up with her ankylosing. I can never say that word.
Spondylitis, I can say, but I can't say ankylosing.
Yeah, she told me how to pronounce it. Ankylosing spondylitis. The last word I can say.
I wanted to tell her that I've had whatever. I'll talk to her privately.
Well, she wanted to come up when you guys were all talking about pain meds, and that's why I gave her a link.
She could come up.
Yeah, that's what I asked her.
Ginger, come up.
Speaking of meds, I'm gonna drop off because I have to get back to work
Jennifer.
stuff.
Jennifer, I got your message yesterday, honey. It was my anniversary. I was like super busy.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I'll get a hold of you this afternoon, though, honey.
Yeah,
okay?
that sounds good.
Jennifer.
All right.
Love
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye, love.
I really
Jennifer,
do.
have a good one,
Hi,
sweetie.
Jennifer. Love you, girl.
We used to laugh so hard, Jennifer and I together.
I know.
Someone told me in the chat that I'm going to need
we
the
can
witness.
Still laugh, Jane.
I'm going to need the witness protection program.
All right.
We can all go together. Let's go together.
Yeah, we're going to have to because I'm going to blame Jane for everything that was
Let's
wrong.
get a place on Lake Michigan.
Okay.
Hey, good idea. We'll have parties every night.
Sure.
Let's have parties every night.
Yeah. Jen, are you alive, Jen?
Yeah, it's too cold. I grew up on Lake Michigan. Forget it.
I know. That's why I went to college in California.
Oh, good for you. I got stuck in Madison.
No, my father told me, if you get good grades your first year, you can go to any school that accepts you. I applied for Hawaii. I applied for all these exotic places. But I finally got to Southern California, and I was like, woohoo.
And you stayed there?
I stayed there 15 years.
Wow, Jane.
I got married. People that go to college in California, they rarely leave.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
But then,
Kat, that was an accident, honey. Kat got timed out. That was an accident, sweetheart.
Kat's amazing. Never.
I know. I'm going to give her a wrench.
She goes, am I out of the naughty chair yet? Yes, darling.
That was an accident.
Wait, it says I hid somebody. I didn't mean to hide somebody. I dropped my phone. Kimberly. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, here's Ginger, guys.
Yes.
Can somebody unhide Kimberly for me?
Hey,
Thank
Ginger.
You,
Ginger, are you okay, honey?
I can't talk low. I'm waiting for my doctor to call.
Okay, honey.
It hurts to take a breath in. So even when I talk, it hurts my ribs.
You know how you have gastroparesis?
Yes.
I've had that. I've had that before, and that's how I found out I had low thyroid.
Well, that means if you had it, you still have it.
I do.
Yeah,
but they found out, they were like confused, like, why do you have it? Like, why? And then they gave me thyroid meds, and it got better.
It's because I'm
don't know. It doesn't ever go away, but it got better.
I'm immune compromised, so that's I guess part of the reason.
Are you there alone, Ginger?
No, thankfully, my husband is here with me today.
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Last night I was in a lot of pain, a lot.
Like a third of the way there.
And today I'm not, obviously. I'm so sorry, Kimberly. I accidentally hid somebody.
Jen.
You want to talk about pain meds?
Can you see the side chat? I mean the private chat?
Can I?
No.
Nothing's up there. Do I need to
Oh,
There's nothing up there.
It's going.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Carl will give you a way to get in touch with me.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Ginger Locks, you definitely need someone around today. If you elect not to go, get it that you may not want to go. The cure is almost as bad as the disease at this point in time. That was from Cuttlefish.
I've been watching Cuttlefish.
That's why I don't want to get it. I don't want to guess I'm going to get it bad.
I know, babe.
So I prefer not to.
Right.
Can your doctor come out by you?
No. We're going to do it over the phone.
And then if you need an x-ray or blood test, do you have a plan for that?
My husband's here.
I heard that people go now, they're giving blood tests, like they're going to the house. And
mine came to the house.
Yeah,
yes.
Simon told me that.
Mine came to the house. Because my doctor did not want me going out to the clinic there to even get blood.
Now, see, because of my ankylosing, I also have rheumatoid. And with the rheumatoid, with all of this combined, I take Orencia. It's a drip. And it's supposed to last 4 weeks. It never does. But I also take methotrexate shots once a week. And they haven't. I just started taking those not too long ago. So, unfortunately, I am where I am.
You don't sound good. I don't like that in your voice.
Yeah, you sound weak.
No, you don't be, honey. Don't be sorry. I just want to know if there's anything I can do for you.
No, there's unfortunately nobody can. Is
the doctor going to call you back?
Yeah, I got to figure out what's going to help take this pain away. Some people have seen me through this, but medicated. Were you on that live, Carla?
Pardon me?
When I was live and I had a flare.
Yes, I remember that.
Everyone's like, "Are you crazy?" No, but that's how I felt. I'm like, this is what happens.
This is her life, though. This is what she deals with. She, I think, helps a lot of people by putting that out there, what people deal with as far as pain goes. That's what her channel is. It does
kind of what my channel's about. Yeah, that's not all, but mostly. That you can do other stuff. You can have fun in life. Because if I would have just let go and just said, screw it all, I wouldn't be living right now, because who would be? So you have to find a reason and find the good things in life and know you can appreciate the bad days because you know what the good days really are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's true. And I appreciate those good days so much.
I think I can't even count how many times that I've seen that you've ended up in the hospital since I've known you. It's been quite a few.
Too often.
Or, had to go through those infusions where they can't find your vein.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, I feel like I take better care of myself at home. then I
I
do it.
remember you
Right.
saying
I
that. You were
believe
so
it.
mad the last time. Remember that how mad you were the last time?
Oh, Carla.
And the doctors, some of
She
them
was
just don't listen.
No, they don't. You're right.
because you know
And I'm
you're
and I'm trust me, no. I'm not here, especially during this time, to like rip any healthcare person apart because everybody's
Right.
doing their part. So I'm not going to say
Right.
anything, but I'm going to be nothing to them. I'm like, ugh, she's back because they've got people who are way more important. And I
Yeah, but
think that
you need to get a handle of this, whatever this is right now.
yeah,
we've been
especially if
trying.
you like can't. Is it when you take a breath in, it hurts, like you have severe pain? Is that what
Yes,
is right? Okay,
in
I
my
understand.
ribs. Yes.
What about other symptoms? Do you have like other symptoms? Honey, like I know you have a lot of health problems with symptoms, so I know it's hard to decipher. But do you feel like you have other symptoms? Like, you know?
The only symptoms I have is that mostly everything in my body aches. Like normally I can walk fine, but today the joint in my foot is giving me a problem and I can't put full pressure on my left foot.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be.
Yeah,
It
That's
makes me
not
maybe you
feel so
should
fair.
good.
No,
call
but
a
you're such a good person. Like, why doesn't this stuff like this happen to like purple people
idiot.
Well,
or
and
purple,
Because it
you
not
are,
doesn't
purple people, not
discriminate.
purple
Don't say
you've
people.
that.
been
Don't say that.
extremely
Yeah, I
careful.
shouldn't say that. But you
You've
know
been
It
what?
doesn't
extremely.
It seems like the people that are the best, like that have the kindest hearts, are the ones that suffer the most. And I didn't mean what I just said. That was wrong.
I
and
I
I
know
didn't
you
think
say
don't.
but
that.
I know you
I
don't.
think
But you know what
but
I
I think
mean?
that's
Like
why.
people that
I
are
know what you're
good-hearted
saying.
and
Yes.
kind-hearted and good, but the ones that are evil, like let's say Charles Manson, they are healthy and they
Right.
live to a ripe old age.
Guess
Perfectly
what?
fine.
Get
Guess
Yeah,
what?
everything
I think
paid
that
for.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
But
When
he
you
That's what I
he
meant
had
by that.
I know
mental
what you
Not that
meant.
I meant anything wrong to happen because I'm not
no,
like
but
that. And I wasn't
what I'm
raised like that.
saying is it becomes
I
a
know.
part of
wow.
you. I probably wasn't as nice before I had this. This made me a
Mm.
better person because it makes me appreciate the good days and not take
Right.
everything for granted.
I think
Mm.
that's what I meant. Like maybe if people did like suffer a little bit, maybe they would appreciate how important, like how unimportant certain things are, like being hateful
Well,
and mean and unkind.
if this time of our life people can't notice that, then they never will.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Because if you can't respect the other people who are always around you, who are your friends, who are always there to reach out, who haven't been able to, then you'll never understand.
Right.
I need.
Because that's the one thing that has been hurting me.
I need
And
to
I
dig
take
back
I
in my
I
videos.
completely take back
You
what I
do,
said.
Simon. I need to watch some of those.
You just said it wrong. That's all.
Yeah, I didn't mean it
don't.
that way. What I meant was that
Carla,
maybe
it's
if,
okay. We know,
well, no,
sweetheart.
but I meant I need to say it because that's going to be clipped out
Okay.
and look
I
like
know. I
it.
know.
Right.
I know.
But what I
Say it
meant was
then.
if people would understand other people's pain, then maybe they wouldn't try to inflict
Well,
pain
some
on
people
others.
can't. Some people
And
can't,
And
and they
some
that's
never
people
will.
can,
Yeah,
impossible
they
to
just
do.
and they
physically
lose their
cannot.
But that's impossible to do.
empathy,
Because my
and
sister
they
had
lose
this, and
empathy for other people, and that's all I meant by that.
my
So
sister
clip that, whatever.
Ha!
And I
Clip
can't
that
take
one
what I
part.
said, but
my
Amanda,
what
sister
I
you
meant.
had
can
this,
relax, honey.
Yeah, but they will
my
clip
sister
that
had this
part.
disease before I did. I didn't respect it. I wasn't like, because I didn't understand it. Until you get it, walk in their shoes, you can only understand it.
Yeah.
Only then.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what I was saying earlier is I can't understand it because I've never gone through it. I have empathy for people that are going through pain or, you know, because I haven't had it. For the grace of God,
Hmm.
I haven't had it. But
But now I know you're not a narcissist because you actually feel bad
Oh my God. Yeah.
for other people.
Who called
You know.
who called her a narcissist?
No, I'm just saying that
if it ever was brought up or if we ever wondered or you know what I mean? Like, no, I can tell you personally, Carla is not. She thinks about other people before herself, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Can I ask something real quick? Jane? What surgeries are you looking for, and what do you have fused already, if you do?
Oh my God. My lower back was like, I forget what it was, but
mine was my L4, L5, S1.
Yeah, L4, L5. And because they had to do 2 of them, they fused them. And I was crying every morning. Like I was getting up and crying in pain every morning. And no narcotics would even touch it. And so now I don't get up like that. I just get tight. So I have to do my little exercises.
Right. And I wake up tight too. But it's depending on, like, sometimes if I try to move and loosen it, it doesn't work.
Right. But I have fibromyalgia, which
Me too.
And they said that would make it worse because I went to a university hospital and I saw the top doctor and he said, because of your fibromyalgia, it doesn't even matter because your muscles just go to tight automatically. So every day it's going to be like starting over. You know what I mean?
Jane, you sound a lot like me with your health.
Oh, I know. I have a lot of issues.
So do I.
And then, but I'm not, but right now my main issue is I need a hysterectomy. And I'm waiting for the hospitals to open up.
I'm waiting for a shot in my spine. And
I hate those.
Propofol. So they need the surgical center setting. But surgical centers are closed, so I can't do anything.
My pain specialist told me that if he was to do anything on me, he'd be arrested. So, but we're going to open up next month, hopefully. Like, I cannot watch the news. Like, it makes me so angry because I need certain things done that are not being done as a prophylactic against a virus. It's so weird.
People are going to chiropractors now.
Like, we're open to it.
I go to a chiropractor once a month. But before my back surgery, I saw her twice a week. Now I see her once a month.
Colorado just opened today, and I have to say, yesterday it was Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah. Todd and I went out to town, and we went past like an Ace Hardware in town in our city, and it was packed. I mean, packed. There was not a place you could even park in that parking lot. It was insane.
That's how I felt when I went out Saturday. Every parking lot for places that were open were packed.
That's not what they want. They should have done a gradual reopening.
Yeah, exactly.
And we haven't reopened yet.
Our county. So our counties are fighting. So our governor and our who is it? Our sheriff, Todd.
Oh, it's our county government.
Okay, so I can't really explain it well, but our sheriff and our governor fight. Our sheriff in our county and our governor, they fight over red flag laws. They fight over this COVID thing. Like Weld County won't shut down, and Governor Polis said, we're going to take all of your money away, all of your budgeting money away, Weld County, if you don't shut down. Weld County said, we're not listening. We don't care. We're outlaws. This is what it's come down to. So we're stuck in like the middle of it.
Wow.
Crazy.
There's one of the 400-pound dogs.
Yeah. Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor has 400 pounds of dog.
I love you, Misdemeanor.
I do. Really? That's better than I hear. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, that's Logan. He barks, if a leaf
Not my dog
flips,
this
he's done.
My dog screams.
Ginger.
Billy's back with her K-cups. All right, Bailey, maybe some coffee. I got it.
Wait, yes, I do. I do know Dad with the phone.
You know who?
It's Ginger. Come on.
Michael, Dad with the phone.
Oh, Dad with the phone. Yeah.
He is awesome. I love
He's
him.
amazing. I got to tell you, he's even he's just a really good guy.
Yeah.
And he was running
I never
for
watched him.
How did the election go? Did he win? No.
running for city council. No, he didn't. So,
Damn.
but you know what? He's got next year. You know.
True.
I have never watched
around Dad with
I
the phone?
think I've watched him on panels, but I've never actually watched his channel. He's really a true crime channel, isn't he? Hang on, guys. I just have to make a little phone call.
You know who I met? You know who I met recently? Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, he was fishing. Yeah, and I go hiking around that area. So he was out fishing. Super great guy.
That's awesome.
I mean, the type of guy that will give you a hug and 2 kisses on the cheek, and you know what I mean? His heart just shines through him.
My heart breaks for him to listen to him talk about Beth, and when he just gets so emotional. God.
So raw. He's so raw.
Yeah.
He has a new girlfriend, I read.
Yep, her name is Franny.
Huh.
Oh. Have you met her?
Well, yeah, I said hi to her. I didn't meet her. I said hi. We took a couple pictures, but she's beautiful, and she's got she's kind of got his a little bit of his personality. She's a little bit hard. You know what I mean? She's a little bit of a hard broad, you know, and I like that about her. They do make a good couple, and they do love each other, and I'm telling you, I can see him breaking down like he does, and her comforting him. Unconditionally.
Now we have a Dog the Bounty Hunter in our chat. It says,
That's
how's
awesome.
it, sister? It was great meeting you. And then, hope to see you again next time I'm fishing. Right. I really believe that's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
It was just a hi, you know. Wow, I'm a fan. Here's a picture. You're so great. Bye. I'm sure he's 1,000 people a day.
I think Dova was in here earlier. Thank you. Next. Wasn't Dova here earlier? I can't remember one day from the next.
I know. I was in Jenny Jen's last night. I snuck away from my anniversary to go to the polls, and it was so much fun.
Oh my God, that's my story. I got stuck on that pole by myself.
I saw you
with Smokey. They abandoned me, and I had no way of knowing. But I got, after I left, I was like, "Hello, Starlight. What'd you do?" And she was like, "I had to feed my children." And I'm like, "We were on a panel." And then Jen, who it was her whole channel, she goes, "I had a power outage." And I'm like, "I was stuck with Smokey. We didn't even know what was
Jade and
going
Smokey
on."
were like, "Where did everybody go?" And then they just finally made a decision together to hop off.
We jumped off. Like, what is that, Thelma and Louise? We just jumped off together.
Both of you. And then both of them came back and they're like, "Where did everybody go?" What happened?
It was just...
Where did Simon go?
I got mad, and this is what Marianne said to me: "You just need to roll with it." She told me. I need to roll with it. I know. And then she caught me complaining about it later. She goes, "Jane, are you still complaining about that?" I go, "Yes." I go, "Yes, I am."
It was funny though. It really was.
I know.
Where did Simon go?
Simon must have dropped off.
Okay.
Just did we call that the Irish exit.
Goodbye.
We're losing everybody. There goes Ginger.
Yeah. Ginger just dropped off.
Oh my God. Maybe she got a phone call.
Yeah.
Her doctor. She got that phone call from her dad.
Wait wants to come up.
Sure. I can leave.
No. Come on.
Well, I always
know.
feel like
Just
no
have
one
to
wants
come
me,
up
so
for
I'm
a
like,
second,
I'll
sweetie.
leave.
No,
I literally was on a panel where the host left me alone, so I have a complex.
She's got
Doctor
PTSD.
Wait, you can come up. So can Ginger Locks. You can come back up too.
Doctor called. Good.
There's 2 more spots. Come on, guys.
Oh, good.
We could so trigger her. Just everybody just stop talking real quick.
You know what I did
Yeah,
yesterday?
don't talk to me, and I'll talk to myself, and then I'll leave. We call it the Irish exit. I asked somebody, what does that
You
mean?
need
And
to
they
come up
go,
just for a second,
when we're at
sweetheart.
the bar, we just leave.
Okay.
We just leave.
You just dip out.
Okay, Sweet Weed is
Yeah,
up.
you don't say goodbye.
Hi, Sweet Weed. Have you ever been on a panel before?
Hi, Sweet Weed.
I've never
I
seen her on a
have.
panel. Okay, I've never seen her on a panel.
I've
where I've
seen her
always
with
acted psycho.
I've seen her with Michelle. What's her name?
Yes.
Analyzer.
That's where I've always acted like a psycho cupcake.
If you saw Save Robbie, he made fun of Analyzer and Dana. It was funny.
Okay,
Simon.
Okay. I just wanted
He made
all
a
of you.
video.
I just wanted all of you to know it's just so refreshing to come online in the mornings because I work from home. And so I like to listen. And you guys are just all so sweet and
you've got a great voice,
caring. And
sweet.
I just love listening to all of you. I love Jane the Teacher's voice.
I think that's
hilarious.
so funny.
I think I could sit and listen to it all day long, and because you're really funny too.
Oh
No,
yeah,
her
I don't
and
take
Marianne.
anything too serious.
Her and Marianne would probably be my,
I want to
favorite.
know what she wakes up around 1. So.
And I love Mr. Meaner's voice.
Mr. Meaner's a nut.
Yeah.
and I Jen, otherwise known as the Farm, right?
Right.
I like your voice
Jen
too. You guys just all mesh so well together, and I love Ginger Locks' mom.
She mentioned everybody but me. She mentions everybody.
Listen. It's your channel, so I saved the best for last.
We're all so needy. We're like,
yes,
really?
I am needy.
Really?
Needy.
Will you be my friend?
And Simon, I just want
when you get called
Simon is sweet.
When you
I
get
just want
called
Simon to know I voted for him last night.
I did too. I actually voted for Simon too. I wanted him to win because I love Simon. Is sweet. He's so sweet.
Guy.
He is so sweet. I voted for him for a sweet one once.
Hey, Blue
Okay, so Carla, you've come so far.
I have really, but you know what? I think I've come so far along with everybody else that comes in here because, it started really small, but I just consider everybody like a part of what this is because it's really nothing. Not saying that you're not nothing, but that it was just a way for me to actually socialize because I don't really have a job. I'm not getting out. And so I appreciate every single one of you that come in here. I really do.
Seeing what being nice does. You know what I mean? Seeing how we can all just be nice and get along, how much you've grown, Carla. Right? I mean, the negativity can only go so far.
Right. I think negativity, and I was a part of it, but I'm not saying I'm innocent because I'm definitely not innocent.
Oh no, you are definitely not innocent.
I'm gangster, but you catch them.
Well, we all talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
You catch more
we all
flies.
say it. Yes, you do, Carla. But we all talk a little crap, and so it's none of us go real life that I'm aware of. I don't, and I don't like that.
No. I've never been around anybody that goes real life. I hang out with a lot of people, so
Right.
And just for everybody's information, I said I was a cyber stalker because I was told that.
What?
I said, okay, so I was in Live Perplexed. I'm trying to not call her by her first or last name. Live stream one day, and the day that I saw Trisha saying the polls, I saw Trisha saying, I'm not going to vote for that. I'm not going to vote for that. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. Well, Mandy Bell was kind of doing the same thing, and everybody knows.
Was she?
I let it be known. Oh shoot, I said her name.
Okay.
I let it be known that I'm not a fan of hers. Never will be, never have been. And if it were just me and her on this earth, I would just not have any friends, and I would push her in front of the bus, probably. I mean, the tiger, or it would be every man for themselves. Okay, so however, I kind of complimented her in there and said, I know we don't get along, but I'm impressed that you're not participating in this. And she told me I better never say her name again, or she's gonna, or address her again. Like she's the queen, and I have to walk 10 steps behind her. Bullshit. Okay, so if I addressed her again, she was going to file cyber stalking charges against me.
That is so funny because Trish not Trish voted none of the above for everything, and I complimented her, and she said, "Thank you, Jane Lateach. I appreciate that."
Well, I think it's just the history behind Mandy and I. I think that's it, which we don't really. Michelle is our history, but what really I was just doing was just showing that person that, you can't get up on a panel and yell and lecture for 3 hours about lying and still do it yourself, or have done it yourself in the past and wrote a book about how many lies you've told. You just can't do that. And
well, she
so
still
that
does
was
it,
my
though.
whole
That's
point.
the thing.
Yeah.
She's still doing it.
And so that was my whole point was, don't sit up here and preach to me because your backyard's not clean yourself, sister.
Yep.
And
it's almost the same thing to me.
Like, I just wish we didn't have to fire up a live specifically to bash somebody. I think we can just, and people are welcome in here that follow, Laura. I mean, if they want to come in here and just chat in the morning and have a cup of coffee, I don't care. I don't have anything against. Bailey and I have a history. We've butted heads, but she comes in here now and gotten to know me, and we like each other now. So I just don't see the point of keeping a war going on. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to have, and the same with I know a lot of people don't agree with Brian, and I don't agree with a lot of what Brian does either.
Oh no.
But I can still like a part of him, like some part. I know a part of him can be a good guy. Part of him can be a real pain in the ass and a prick.
Right.
And he's got his 2 strikes, because I told him if he did what he did in my chat one more time, I was going to boot him myself. But
how many strikes do you get, Carla, in
my chat? It depends on who you are. 3. Like you would get about 5 or 6.
Thank you.
Brian does it.
I probably won't ever use them, but
you know what? And then after I had said that to him, he didn't get mad at me because I didn't sit there and call him, a fat, so and so and call him names. I just said, Brian, I'm pissed off at you. If you're gonna do this shit, do it in your own chat. Don't do it in mine. I'm the one who
that was really shitty what he did.
And he kind of backed down. He backed off, and I still got flack for it, even though I yelled at him and said that it was
you can't win.
But you can't win. It doesn't matter.
No.
But so you guys, it was nice meeting everybody, and
nice
I have to
meeting you, sweet wee.
Yes.
I love
nice meeting you.
Your voice is so sweet.
Thank you for coming up.
Oh, thank you. I have to sign off because I'm late for a conference call.
And I will fight for you. I will fight.
Oh,
Same here,
that's sweet.
That's great.
I know how the gangster works.
Hopefully, we don't have to do any fighting. I mean, that's just it.
Yeah.
I've been called a hater before, and I was just like, what? I'm not a hater. You don't even know me.
It took me forever to get over being a garbage person. And then now I'm a bottom feeder. And I think I'm just going to say that.
I'm a bottom feeding whore, so
I'm a fat
John
shamer.
Prime said that I don't have a life, or I don't have a life, and I don't have a real life. And I was like, okay, well, that's good. Then I'm not getting out of bed because then I don't have a life. So that's cool.
And here's the thing. And I've never gotten, I don't get along with Pink Lady Luck. I don't get along with Truth most days. But if they come in here and people are talking about them, I will offer them a link. I will let them up here, because I think if you're talking about someone, if you're trashing them, they have a right to come up and defend themselves, because I've been in that position.
Right.
People are
I agree with
screaming and yelling and calling me this and calling me that, and won't give me a link. So I know what
I
that
don't get
feels like.
along with a few people on here. I don't get along with them at all, and I never bring it into Carla's chat. I don't. Never. It's not the place.
Right. No, there's private conversations.
Now, I know if I wanted to resolve a problem with somebody, she would let me do that on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's not going to be screaming and yelling. It's not going to be childish behavior. It's not going to be any of that.
No, because that doesn't solve anything, really. When you start calling people names and carrying on, what does that solve? Does that
when people yell, I stop listening. I can't hear you when you're yelling, right?
Hi, Ginger.
Well, for me, I say I'm not going to, but then it satisfies me for a minute, because I get so mad, my head just feels like it's going to blow off.
You know what's helped me in that, though, is I know everybody's like, I don't join Discords or whatever, and I didn't either, but I am now, and one of the best parts about it is if I get upset or mad or whatever, I go to Discord first. Yeah. And I put it all out there, and
then people say, you could say what you want, get it out, and not have to come on.
Right.
They talk me down. Yeah, the few people in there just kind of talked me down, and
Right.
Yeah.
Because I've done that too, and I've gone live when I'm mad, and that's the worst thing you can do. Like, the worst thing you can do, you make yourself look worse like that. And I've done it a few times. It's like, why did I do that? And then you're sorry, but it's out there. Once it's out there, it's out there, and you can't take it back.
Yeah, there's been in the couple Discords I'm in, I'll like tell creators, don't go live, calm down, it's gonna be okay. Like, I talk them off the cliff, and then they always thank me. You can always go live later.
But and then again, it was nice meeting you. I've got to go because she's about 10 minutes into it, and I don't know what she said at all.
Okay, sweet.
Hi, sweet.
Hi, sweet.
Thank you. Good night. Good morning. I'll be in the chat, but
I just wanted to say
have to listen
hi.
to my
I've never been on panel with you before.
Oh, hi. Please take care of yourself, because I watch you're so positive every day. And so if that doctor doesn't call you back within an hour, your husband will make sure.
Yeah, go to the hospital or something.
Right.
They just called, and that's why I got booted off. But they're like, we're going to call you right back. So if I get booted off, that's why. It's the doctor.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Are they talking to the hospital? Is it?
I think she said she talked to the doctor.
I'm watching old Carla on my phone. That is so bizarre. I was watching an old Carla. I was watching an old Carla on my phone. And I was like, she's not wearing a black. She's not wearing a black shirt. No, I meant an old one of your broadcasts.
No, you didn't. You meant to say I was old.
I'm old.
I'm old.
I
don't want to say how old I am.
You know what really bothers me is when they call me elderly because, like, I do, like.
You know what? It's ageism. It's
I think, Carla,
ageism.
I'm older than you, aren't I, Carla? How old are you?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
No, I
No,
am.
you're not, and that's not the point. It's like when they call me
But I'll
elderly,
be
I feel like
55
I
this
should be
year.
walking around with a cane. I mean, I probably do a lot more than some young, some people that are 20. I know I do more than my daughter does.
Can I say something?
Go
Carla,
for it. What?
Carla, I'm 45.
Sure.
And you do more than me.
She does more than
but
me. I'm 43.
But you have a reason. You guys But me, I'm
but
when they
Carla.
call me elderly, I feel like I should be in a wheelchair and rolling around and
No, you shouldn't.
sitting in
Stop it.
a wheelchair crocheting 20
Don't
hours a
listen
day.
to trolls.
But I did make this messy bun hat yesterday. See that?
That's just pure
that?
ageism.
Oh my God, that's cute.
Yes, that
It
is.
is. I'll be 55 in August. I don't know if is that old?
No.
No.
50 is the new 40.
For some people it is.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, she's 50. I'm like, oh, dude.
I'd rather be friends
55.
with people that are a little bit older than me or my age than anybody younger than me. They're just more interesting.
I'm 45.
Blue Topaz, I love
you and I are like
Blue
sisters.
Blue Topaz, come on. Everybody wants you up here. Come on. Just for a minute. Come on, babe.
Come on,
I love her.
let's
I
have
love the way she talks.
We can have a
She's like,
pretend.
Lady Homely. Ladies' Day.
She's like my new buddy.
Have you ever heard her laugh? She is like the best.
Oh my God, her laugh.
Ever. She has
Did
the best
anybody,
laugh ever.
Did anybody hear Diane yodeling yesterday?
No.
It was hilarious.
I probably was stuck on a panel.
How did I miss that?
Was stuck on a panel somewhere, so I couldn't hear it.
So it was in Randy's live, and they had Pam up, like not up, but on Randy's phone. And every time Pam would start screaming, Diane would start singing this yodel song. It's hilarious. I mean, like a whole song. It wasn't just the yodeling part. It was just the funniest thing every single time. She'd just start yodeling.
God.
Oh, that's funny. Diane can be really funny. You know who else is really funny sometimes is Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy does have a good sense of humor sometimes.
I like Wendy because she's a teacher too. I mean, she's got the same education as me, and I don't know why they're so hard on her.
You guys are smart. Teachers are real quick. You know what I mean? Quick-witted. And
she's
have
very
you not been on YouTube to see what it takes to be picked on and like get trashed? Like all you got to be is a confident person in yourself.
I was really disappointed after Wendy V posted that video about the contest and no winners. I was disappointed with the side chat, like trashing Diane and Wendy, like saying how horrible they were for taking that contest. But that if Laura had gotten something like that, she would have ran with that.
She would have done it for sure.
It would have been a 3-day live.
Oh yeah.
We were laughing so hard. We thought that was hilarious.
You know what's well, I shouldn't say, but I'm kind of like gloating about that because she said I was the worst thing in the world because of what I did. And she's got people that are sharing like actual contests and stuff.
She still has moles.
Yes, more than one.
Trying her damnedest to find out who they are, and she can't.
Yesterday, she was trying to figure it out, and she was offending her, I guess, subs.
Inspector Gadget will figure it out.
Paranoia will destroy you.
Yeah.
Paranoia will destroy you.
I feel like because I've never seen a true crime anything come out of Laura in the time that I've been on YouTube in 8 months. I feel like her only true crime is finding a mole.
Yeah,
like it's constant.
She's not good at it. You don't just say who you think is the mole. I mean, you actually have to investigate it and then find the mole.
Yeah.
Well, and here's my thing.
I mean, there's ways.
Everybody, particularly that person is total drama, no true crime. And everybody's like, well, the drama, you get the views and you get the likes and you get the subs. Okay, that's not. Go look at Stephanie Harlow's page, and she's completely true crime. She's 5 times what Laura has, and everything.
Really?
She's got 700 Patreons.
Wow. And her Patreon, I sure is like ran right? Like
Right.
it's a Patreon.
It's a Patreon, and she does true crime. She does not do every Friday or so. Maybe not every Friday, but usually she'll do
She
just
has a good
crime
channel.
talk. Yeah, and
She's a
it's
good
open
channel.
chat, but she doesn't stay on and open her channel up and get into all the drama stuff. You know, it's strictly that. It's wonderful. I love her stuff. So that whole fallacy of, well, you can't do it in true crime. You can if that's what you want to do, but if you're wanting to do drama and that's all you do,
it's all
just
about,
say it.
It gets old, really old.
But remember when she did that one where it was a court thing?
Oh God.
She was so bored. She said, gee, I wonder if she was a court reporter or something. She goes, I wonder if she takes it up the ass. I mean, that was true.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It was they were doing opening arguments with, I think, the plaintiff started, and they were doing opening arguments. You could not even hear what the attorney was saying. She was constantly like, oh, I bet this one gives good head. I bet this one doesn't swallow. This one takes it up the ass.
God.
I'm like, dude, I'm just going to go watch court TV. I don't need to hear this crap.
And the same when she went to, remember that family or that murdered the kid murdered his family or whatever, and then she went to the memorial and she was saying, I wonder who's cheating on their husband or wives or something. I mean, it was just, and she went there uninvited.
Yep.
As a member of the press, I think.
As a member of the press. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She was a member of the press.
That's just, I'm not really into true crime, but that wasn't true crime.
No.
Yeah. Well, I actually did want, because I have followed the Jodi Arias trial, so I was kind of interested in watching other trials, and I thought that was because everybody said, "Oh, she was awesome in this Making a Murderer, and she's going to do all this true crime." And I joined her Patreon, and there was nothing but shit talking.
You can get that in a Discord if you get the right Discord.
Well, we were
at that for free.
Patreons, and then if you joined her Patreon, you could be in her Discord. So, yeah. But that's normal. They're shit talking, but I don't know. I was never involved in any secret conversations or secret chats, so
me either.
I don't know what went on. And
is there anything we can say that's good about Laura, or even why
she's got 3 good kids? She does.
Like why maybe some people still follow her? Is there anything in that?
I don't know why
curious.
Follow her.
I really think that
it's like the cult mentality.
I don't really know.
Right, and I think that the people who follow her, because Carla, I know you can relate to this. When you first get into it, you start believing that she's innocent, and everybody's out to get her.
Yep.
And your natural, if you're a nurturer type of person, you want to protect her and defend her.
And stick up.
It got to the point where I had to say to myself, hold on, you're paying to defend her. Why are you doing it? I mean, this, you wouldn't do this for a friend off the street or,
why are we paying to get treated like shit?
And why, why are we defending her, or, what I mean, every day?
Every day.
Like that's got to be exhausting. Yeah.
You're paying someone, they're working for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing wrong every day? You know what I mean? That's got to be a sad life.
And she has the people that she liked better than other people. I never felt like she liked me. And now I know she never liked me.
If you're doing something wrong every day, you need to reevaluate things.
So I paid to be a Patreon for 5 months or whatever it was that I was a Patreon.
To not be like
the whole time. And I wasn't the only one that felt that way. I had gotten messages when I was in that Discord of people that had joined and then left and told me the same thing. I don't think Laura likes me. She never talks to me. She never answers my messages. And I'm sure I'm going to get flack for saying that today, but I had people that would message me and say that. So
yeah,
they just didn't feel like shit. And I never felt like I was, you know, I never felt like she liked me, and obviously I don't. I was right, but
I heard Irish gal who got booted out of there for like saying hi to Tracy and Tracy's chat. I don't know, but she got booted out of Laura's, and then
Wow.
I guess is it Mustang Sally did as well, and I heard both of them. I heard both of them say that. I forgot my train of thought. It'll come back to me.
No comment about Irish.
I heard them say that they were actually afraid. Actually, Mustang Sally did email Laura and never got a response, or got a response that was really, really fucking rude. And then Irish gal, all she did was private message Laura and ask why she got booted out of Patreon. And Laura said, she said, "Will you tell me why I got booted?" And Laura just said, "Nope."
Wow.
2 people in one night.
I have no comment about Irish gal because she has been nasty to me all over
Well,
YouTube.
you know what?
Like,
Exactly.
it doesn't matter if there's anything negative said about me. She is under that comment saying yes, and cheering that person on. Like,
she can be really, really mean. You know what I mean?
Like
she wanted me to go up on Ben's and explain my name last night, and I was like,
no,
I pass.
No, and that's the thing is like she's.
But I'm not telling anybody to hate her.
No,
you can like her if you want. I'm just saying my experiences have
Same
not
here.
been good with her. So, no.
Yeah.
So,
no.
You like her. Some people do like her, and obviously Ben likes her. So,
I don't.
Maybe not.
I don't like her.
I mean,
vile, but I think that now she's realizing who Laura is, and she doesn't know where to go. But on the same hand, you've got to remember. She's got to remember what she did. She's got to remember her own actions. For 3 days straight, I saw her in chats typing in "I'm nothing but a fat shamer" and calling me EIEIO.
Wow.
And it's like,
yeah,
and now
because of your farm.
Yeah, and now she want to come in my chat and be like, "Laura booted me." I'm sorry, I still feel some sort of way. Let's rewind.
Well, someone can't go all over YouTube and call you any chat I would go, and she'd say, "Oh, here's Chucky. Here's Chucky." After a while, and every comment that was negative about me, I'd see her underneath there saying something smart. Watch what
you say. Watch what you say. Everybody.
You're going to be trash talking me all over YouTube. Don't come in my chat because, you have nowhere else to go, because it just doesn't work that way.
Right.
And not that I will hold a grudge.
I hold grudges.
I feel
I kind of do.
a certain way. I kind of feel a certain way. And it wasn't just in one chat that she said stuff about me. It was in like every single place I would go. It was
Same here.
Hey, Carla, I'm going to drop off because my doctor's going to call soon.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Love you.
Ginger,
Take care, babe.
Thanks.
I'll
Bye,
text
guys.
you.
Bye, honey.
I'll text you, honey.
I try to go by the philosophy that once they show you who they are, believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go by once shame on you, twice shame on me.
Right.
I'm not.
But were they being influenced by that person?
I don't care. I don't care. Well,
no.
it was multiple chats, though. You know what I mean? It was not only.
Oh, I know.
That's like me.
Yeah.
It's just like I couldn't go into a chat that she was in that I wouldn't start anything. I would just say hello, and she was like, or it's Chucky, or so it would be something smart.
I've seen the Chucky stuff, and I've seen them come after Jen too. I've seen it all, and I don't participate in that crap.
Yeah. But and here's the thing: there's people in here that go in those different chats, and I don't care as long as they're respectful to me in here. I don't care what chat you go into anywhere else. It's not my business. I'm not going to follow anybody all over YouTube and say, "Oh my God, they're in that chat." Well, like Laura said.
But I can tell you what my business as a teacher, as an educator, is we do have bullies, and I do have to figure out, like, I'm an investigator. I feel like my job is an investigator, and I have to figure out who's doing the bullying. Are they doing it consistently? Are they ever going to stop? Do I have to separate them from everybody? And when I get apologies, are they sincere? Are they sincere apologies? Or are we going to have this problem again tomorrow? And that's literally a teacher's job. That's my job every day.
I never thought of that part.
Yeah, and I get a lot of, teaching for 20 years. You get a lot of, oh my God, this person's just a bully. I need to avoid this person, avoid this interaction. But then I also have the human side where they don't know me. I'm sure if they had lunch with me, they would like me. So I have that side. I mean, I'm sure I could win them over.
Bailey said a good thing. There sure are like snakes in a tree. Some friends are also enemies you can't see.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good analogy. Actually.
That's
it is.
Nice quote there.
Yeah, very good. But yeah, sometimes, and it hurt. And I'll tell you what, when you really think you have a friend and they turn on you, it hurt. Well, at least it hurts me. It does. So
it hurts me, I'm human.
Well, I saw the Chucky remarks, and I actually investigated that, and I figured out that it was derogatory. And I was with my group of friends. I was like, look, if you see Chucky, they're making fun of Carla. They're making fun of Carla, and that's not cool. Even though you weren't even with us at that time, I go, that is an insult because of her haircut or whatever, and that is uncool. And behind the scenes, I was like the one that was like, anybody who says Chucky is an asshole. That's what I said.
That's how you feel. I feel the same way.
Admitted that they talked about, they called me that in her Patreon.
Yep.
That happened.
These people paid. These people paid to trash somebody.
Old. And I played that for my husband, and I said, "This is what she does, and this is the Patreon." He goes, "You paid to be in that Patreon, and that talks about you behind the scenes." Like
but you don't know that until you get in it. That's the thing. I mean,
but
a really good group.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So anyways, I played it for him, and he said, and you paid for it. He said, you better not join another Patreon again. And then he started talking, and he's like, what?
See, he ruined it. Now, I don't belong to any Patreons because my husband doesn't like to support things that should be free.
Yes.
Right.
And like I'm a little bit of a kept woman, and but I'm a little bit, even though I make money, it's like up to him whether or not we do this. It's like, I don't know.
Right.
But, he's smart. But I really believe, like, if 180 had a Patreon, I think I would join that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but he knows 180's been good to me, my husband.
Yeah.
So, that's unfortunately, I don't think you had the opportunity to get to know these people sometimes before their Patreon. I don't like this member thing. I don't feel, guys, I have a personal problem with the member thing. I don't want to pay for something that was free. Do you know what
I agree. I agree. And then it's like they're putting people because of the colors on their names and everything.
They're better than me.
Yeah, it just feels that way.
Yeah.
Or they have like some more of an input in chat.
Like with their comments will be read. Yeah. Just like, well, I can't become a member of everybody. I go to their chat. I'll be broke. And there's no way my husband's going to go for it. So, I just have a problem with that.
I don't understand the point either. I just don't understand the point of it,
I don't, it's like privatization. Yeah.
I did join Stephanie Harlow's Patreon a couple of days ago.
Because you really like her.
Yeah. And she's got a craft.
Yeah.
That's her art. She's professional. And I wanted to support that because she needs research money. She needs all, just to take it. It's her money. It's her job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody else
It's beautiful.
can't do it.
If you sent that to me, Carla, I would never hold up the envelope. I would never hold up the envelope.
I'm
With
gonna
the
make her
address.
teach me online.
Would you cut it into 8 different pieces?
No.
No, I would never do that.
Would you burn it?
No.
I'm gonna be
No,
really
I don't even think I
careful
have
about-
a lighter. I don't even know if I have matches.
so going to be careful about who I send things to anymore because
I know.
you know I've had such bad luck with sending people things that they want to burn them, smash them, or cut them up. I mean,
Exactly, Carla.
Although not everybody. I sent Ginger Lock's mom something and she cherishes it, and I sent M something and she cherishes it. So
Just and when you send out anything in the future, Carla, just send out one of those squeezy stress balls.
Yeah.
And a little note that says, if you hate me, just squeeze this.
Please don't burn my work. Please, like, oh my God. It's just like so silly. But I would never do that. Like, see, if someone, I don't know.
Well, see, my grandmother crocheted when she was alive. She'd crochet, and she tried to teach me, but I'm left-handed, so it was really difficult.
But
I
there
have
what tutorials for left-handed crochet.
I know. I don't think I can do it. I think
I'm a failure.
I'll do it.
I can teach reading, and that I tell my students I'm good at two things. Two things, and it's teaching reading and it's shopping. I tell them that every year, and they know it. They'll go around and they'll say my name, and they'll say she's good at two things. And then I'll have parent conferences, and they go, "Oh, I heard you're good at two things." And it's funny. It becomes a joke, but it's really the truth.
Well, you know what? Maybe you could be good at 3 things, and that's teaching certain creators how to spell on YouTube.
Right.
I should.
Telling people that are in bad need of learning how to spell on here.
Well, yeah, and I hate to be the grammar police because I don't like grammar police. There's actually teachers in my building that actually correct my grammar, and I hate them for it because I'm like, stop being the grammar police. Yes, I know I ended my sentence with a preposition. So what? But little things like two, and two, like the wrong two just set me off.
Yeah, there and there.
There are certain words that throw me off, like
your and your.
I can never spell
your and
chihuahua.
your.
Mm-hmm.
I can never spell
and
chihuahua.
I don't want to. Oh, I can't spell chihuahua. I have to look it up every single time.
I always do have to look it up because I can never spell it. There's certain words that I can't spell. Aluminum.
Aluminum's hard.
Aluminum.
How about
I never know if I do it.
I always put
cinnamon.
Albuquerque when we're bored.
Cinnamon, I don't know. Vinegar, I have a problem with. I don't know if I don't know. There's just certain words I have a problem.
There is. I understand.
You know,
but words that you use a lot, like two and two, the extra
right,
two for
the little
also.
word.
Yeah.
Or
But
there.
I also understand. Yeah, there and there and there.
You're
like
and your and your.
You and your. But then I don't know. I only really correct the people I don't like. I'm really good with my students. Like, I'm like, no, that's okay. You're the student. I'm the teacher. No, don't worry about it. But if you do this at 33, I still judge you. I will judge you at 33. And so I guess I'm judging people that are over 33 that still do it. I guess that's what I'm doing.
I always blame it when I make a mistake and like spelling mistake and it's a typo. It's a typo.
Yeah.
It's always a typo when I make a spelling mistake.
Yeah.
Autocorrect. It's not.
I know.
If I
Someone said autocorrect last night, I'm like, no way did they autocorrect to that word. There's no way. There's no way. I lost my coffee. I literally had a cup of coffee.
I do that to myself all the time.
If she'd get out of the closet, she'd see where she put it down, you know.
I am. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Thank you, Blue Topaz.
I love Blue Topaz. She only comes up when she's feeling frisky, though.
Yeah, I asked her to come up. She said not today, but it's like
she has to be in the mood.
Midnight or something. Yeah, she has to be in the mood.
Yeah. She's
the last time was when her and Robbie were on panel. And
I saw that. I saw that in replay.
That was interesting. Well, I think though he broke that agreement. So because
That's a
I think
shame.
the very next day my name was in his title and his live. So
really,
yeah.
I have a problem. I've never really gotten to know him, but I see him as being nice, but then not nice. So that's a nice way of saying it, I guess.
I thought the same thing. I've seen him being nice, and then when my first experience of him being kind of abrasive was when he was on Carla's panel with Blue Topaz, and it was a little bit of a turnoff. Like I thought about subbing, and then I was like, no.
Nah, this is something that he does that bothers me.
People said I was biased, but I just muted and let them talk it out.
No, you weren't saying anything. Now I would have been biased. I would have been, shut the hell up, let Blue talk. But I like Blue. We've talked before.
Yeah, she was funny. Oh my God, when she gets hot,
I laugh. Like I laugh when
hilarious.
people yell at me all the time. I just laugh.
But she was mad at more than one person that way. That day she was mad at Dave Robbie, and she was mad at someone named Candy for saying that she had lost in her family, and she was mad. And she got a lot of support though in the chat. She got more support actually than Robbie did, so which surprised me.
Yeah, this is what I don't like. I'm just gonna say it. This is what I don't like about people like Save Robbie, and I like him. I mean, if he ever talked to me, maybe we could work through this. But I don't like when there's a chat going on and it's very serious, like the subject is serious, and he's just like off topic. Because as a teacher, when they raise their hand and they say something off topic, it just really makes me mad.
Right.
And he's like, I'm having a great day today when we're talking about global warming. You know what I mean? Like
it's
you're not adding
distracting.
anything. It's distracting. And it's also attention seeking.
To me. It's obvious.
So I have to teach my classes, if you do that to me once or twice, I will not call on you. I just won't.
Len and I didn't. I don't watch German ladies.
No.
Something happened with German lady. Like she's not an RDA anymore or something. I don't know.
I don't know what happened, Lennon. I have no idea.
I could have called that.
After she called me an old hag and told me to go knit socks.
You know what? I saw that, and that pissed me off. That pissed me off.
I should get my walker out and walk around. And then
she's gonna wake up one day soon, 10 years older. Just like that song from Pink Floyd, 10 years have passed by. You wake up, 10 years have gone by. I teach that to my poetry class. And you're going to wake up and you're all going to be old. So make fun of me now.
And actually that day when she was, saying stuff, she had gotten a few things wrong. And I went into the chat because someone put a link, Discord. And I went there and I asked for a link. And she said, no, I'm not giving you a link, you old bag. Go back to crocheting socks and you go on your walker and do this and that. I was going to go up there and try and actually tell her, what she said right and what she had said wrong. But she wouldn't let me go up there. I was this and I was that. And so I fired up alive. That was one of the times I fired up alive, and I was like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have, that I did, because I was really upset.
There are certain people you just don't want to work things out with because you just know it's going to happen again.
Well, it's not going to happen.
It's going to happen again and again.
Because when you fight like that kind of fight, nobody wins. Like how
doesn't go anywhere.
It's not going to go anywhere. You can sit there and call people names, but it's not going to go anywhere. So you just have to move on from it. So
there also was something more important happening in that chat. I don't know if you noticed that. I watched that chat, and there was some other issue that was more important. I forget what it was, but her calling you age names was not really important, and it should never be important, but it was uncalled for.
Hey, 180. Well, Blue Topaz was in there because she didn't think it was right, so she spoke up and said that she didn't think it was right, and then they went after her. I don't understand that. I don't know. I don't get it.
It's mob
Well,
mentality.
if you
Come
come,
up,
yeah, that's
180.
yep.
Come up and
Come
say
up,
hello.
180. We're sick of talking about how old we
Hi,
are.
Daddy
I
Boo.
know. I'm aging as I sit here.
Get up here, old man.
Jen.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so when Blue Topaz stuck up for me in that very same chat is when here's the thing, Bobby was in there, so like he never even spoke up, but Blue Topaz did, and yet I let him on my panel. I could have said, I'm not letting you on my panel. You were in there listening to them, call me down, and then you come in here and act all nice. Yeah, but I didn't. I let him come up and I let him do his thing. Because whatever.
Well, and you always give people a warning. You're like, please don't scream, please don't yell. And then, like 5 minutes in, after them being really nice, they start screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
Right.
I did type something in that chat, like ageism is never cool or whatever. And she actually read it after you left. And she's like, Chin Teach has something to say. And I sort of agree with her that ageism is never cool, blah, 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 blah. But I was like making my point. I try to make my point, and then I move on.
Without being rude. I mean, you can make.
Yeah, I don't.
And she was like talking about me and saying all this stuff. I was like going to go up on panel and say, look, this is what you said that was right, and this is what you said that, because she was calling me a flip flopper, and she had said I had trashed Ben. Not what I had not trashed Ben. What I had said in another live was that I don't think Ben should get away with the same things that other people, they think other people shouldn't get away with. That's not true. Yoga, how's your husband?
Yeah, I don't know if I could honestly
how is your
talk
husband?
with her, because there's a kind of a language barrier there, a little bit of a language barrier. Like sometimes I think to myself, is she going to take this completely wrong? You know what I mean? Like if I was to sit down and have a conversation with her, it would be on eggshells.
Who is that German lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to talk about sex either. And my husband knows this. I don't like to talk about it.
I don't either.
Just get it over with.
Oh,
it's uncomfortable.
His husband is good. Well, not yet. He has a bad urinary tract infection. So.
Okay.
Well, thank God it's not
but that's
appendicitis.
better than.
Yeah, appendicitis.
Yes.
Thank God. I was thinking about you. I was waiting for you to come in this morning, honey. Get up here, 180. Oh, what else? Laura calls me a 180 fangirl. We're all fangirls.
I'm 180's fangirl.
Yeah, we're all fangirls.
His harem.
Yeah.
We're part of his crew.
Yeah.
We're his crew.
He is tried and true to Hello Starlight.
We should just start the rumor that he has a Discord. 180.
He does.
And Patreon.
And Patreon.
We're part of 180's Patreon.
Yes.
We're in his Patreon.
Yes, he has a Patreon, and we're all in it. We're at the $100 level.
We're $100. That's why he can afford his THC. We're at the $100 level.
Come up with some really good level names,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm sure. Hi, Giggles. Oh, Giggles made a video for me.
Cool.
If you made it. She made you a video. You made
sweetheart. Really?
I gotta check that out because she makes good videos.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen any
Oh, he
yet.
doesn't want to come up on my panel. Oh, he's still mad
today.
He didn't win Man Whore last night, so he's sulking.
Who won Man Whore?
180 did.
That's
Vinny
a bunch
G.
of crap.
Vinny G.
I would have voted for Laura for Man Whore.
Oh my
God. Oh my God. Yeah, she does act like a man.
She says things worse than a man horse says, actually.
Yes.
Like she said something like this. Somebody was, Marianne had the clip. She said something about you're up my pussy so much you pay me. And I'm like, what? Oh. Marianne has the clip. If she comes on here, Hello Starlight, make her play that clip. We were laughing so hard.
Giggles. Wait a minute. I'm going to give you a wrench. Can you put the link in your wait, I gave you. I'm making you a moderator. Can you put the link in, because I can't I can't find certain channels on here. I don't know what the hell.
I'm a prude. I am.
So I can
get other things on my mind. Oh,
but, you know, there was no
Dova. Just asking about Dova. Thank you. Next. Yep, that's who it is.
Dova, come on up if you want. You can tell us all about your night. I don't know. Did she just drive him to the hospital and have that? Jane's in the closet again. We talked about that earlier. Actually, she didn't have to go into the closet. She came out of the closet today because
my husband's at work.
Yes.
Cool.
In the closet. Oh my God.
Thank you, ladies. My husband is so private, said to me not to tell anyone he was in the ER. So I turned to you, ladies. Aw. Okay, honey.
Giggles, new mob boss video.
Oh, new Bob Bus. I have to go there and yeah. Oh God. I'm gonna like it already. I am subscribed to you. I could not find your channel. What the hell? I'm starting to hate YouTube. It doesn't give me my notifications.
And they're making you pay for certain things. What's going on here, YouTube?
Yeah. Right. It doesn't let you go to a channel to check if someone's real or not. Like, it's crazy. Crazy.
I haven't heard of any glitches lately, though. Have you? YouTube glitches. Remember the lives that were being like taken down or struck?
I haven't had one taken down. One morning I had one taken down like 5 minutes after I dropped off. Misdemeanor again.
Yeah.
I got taken down and all I was saying was good morning to people, and it said that I had violated terms of service, and I'm like, what? All I said was hello, good morning.
Right.
And then Ash274 said appeal it. I appealed it and they put it back up. It was like, like 45 seconds of me saying hello. Oh, there goes Jane the Tea. He's dropping off this.
They're all looking at Giggles video.
Yeah, everybody dropped off. I'm gonna have to. I should log off too. It's been almost 3 hours, but
yeah.
You
have a wonderful day, Carla.
Yeah, you too.
Yes.
You too. Love you, girl.
I love that hat. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like Samara said, can you make a messy bun hat? So I went and got a pattern and I made it. So that's where you put your ponytail or your bun through, and it's like, it's for winter though,
That's so cool. Well, let's
go
get off.
watch it right after this.
I am too.
You guys have a great day. I love you all. Thank you for spending almost 3 hours, actually. Time flies when you're having fun. And it was fun today. So you guys take care, and I love you. Probably see you tomorrow. Bye.